All right, y'all. Welcome back to another one. We back outside. Got Terra Firm T in the building. Yiddy! Now, we got a lot of shit to talk about, you a lot. If you smoking like us, roll it up now. Let's get it in the air like you just don't care. Hit that like button on the way in or get the fuck up out of here. Alright, let me make sure I keep this mic on. Alright, we should be good. No clipping or nothing, right? Audio is good. Audio levels is good. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. I think you covering the bottom of your phone, gang. Your mic is getting muffled. Yeah, you definitely was covering the bottom of that mic. Make sure you hold the sides, gang. There you go. Let's see if I can crank it up a little bit more. But yeah, man.
Stage 3 tune, heart rate jump. Phone so low, whole block hit a grunt. Pipes talk wild like a lifted rig. With a slick supercar, big wings, big dig. All gas all night, I don't ride the brake. They pray for a stall, I just slide the snake. You tweak tough fingers, I let tires speak. You bench press like stop press start to leave. You a side quest, I'm the man.
Let me see, say something.
What you feel about that?
Say that again. I lost you for a second. Say it again.
What you feel about people defending honor and defending loved ones, no matter whom or what?
Well, it all depends, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you be trying to honor and defend a bitch ass nigga. See what I'm saying?
That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact.
Can't be honoring bitch ass shit. You know what I'm saying? They are what they say. You are who you follow.
Yeah. It's like that. You are what you eat, sort of thing. But I bring that up to mention this. You know, we got the whole T.I. versus 50 situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They going back and forth. You got people posting people's moms on shirts. You got people posting people, you know, in the raw with beards and mustaches and people taking offense. What you feel about that, gang?
Well, if you ask me, it's all digital Hollywood, gang. You know what I'm talking about? It's all digital Hollywood. Ain't none of this shit real. And the minute you start thinking this shit is real, you start to feel ill.
Finish him.
You know, it's like what you always say. You know, this the devil's play pit. You feel me?
Big facts.
And, I just feel like this correlates, the 50 thing with the T.I. thing correlates to a lot of topics. You know, like one being that of power. You know, if I can control the narrative, I can control the power. If I can control the power, I can control the bag. So,
right.
In relation to this situation with 50 and T.I., we got Iran going at you know Trump, or Trump going at Iran, either or. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I say that because, you know, people are put in power to do certain, you know, to carry out certain tasks. And when you're in a position like Iranian leaders or Trump or anybody like that, you got to show up and you got to be what you say you are. And so I don't feel like this is nothing more than a power play on both sides. You know, as
It's
far
always
as
a
like
power play.
global domination, you know, certain information that could be used to benefit or hurt you. You know, so right now I feel like the media is playing everybody against each other to get people in a frenzy and distracted from true alignment. Can I get a hand clap for that? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel right now. You know what I'm saying? Like we got We got the Epstein files as well. We can't leave that out. We can't leave the Epstein files out because the Epstein files is gonna show and prove how power can be utilized incorrectly if in the hands of the wrong person. That's a whole fact. So we got so for one, what are these Epstein files? You know what I'm saying? Like
I
a
think
lot
they
of people
just files of motherfuckers doing shit they wasn't supposed to be doing,
they wasn't
and they
supposed to be
finally
doing.
got caught on candid camera. You feel what I'm
Whole
saying?
fact.
And now it's
Whole
like
fact.
they feel bad. They feel disrupted. Their peace has been snatched.
You know, outside of these files, we don't know nothing about these files. All we've been on or hearing about is certain names on the files, but we don't know how valid or how true they are or if they've been altered. We don't know. All we know right now is we got government officials on those files. We got celebrities on those files. We got um high ranking just you can name it. All these people tied in and connected some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So that just shows you the power dynamics of this whole structure. It's all rigged. You want to add on to
I
that,
think it's
gang?
cause of leverage. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's because of
when a
leverage.
motherfucker got leverage over you, they can control you. That's the one thing you see in 50 Cent Power movie. It's about the
Yeah,
leverage.
it's the
You know what I'm
leverage.
saying?
Facts.
And that leverage, boy, it'll make you do something strange for a little piece of change.
We gonna dibble and dabble. Y'all, anybody seen or heard about the blood moon, the red moon? You heard
What the
about it,
hell is
gang?
that?
So the blood moon is basically the moon passing through different colors or gases or different pressures of the atmosphere. Nothing more, nothing less.
Alright.
But you know, you got certain cultures that want to say that this is the time of alignment or this is the sign of
Disclosure and all that.
biblical facts and
The
biblical
seventh seal. That's what somebody said,
theology.
right?
Huh?
Somebody said the seventh seal has been broken or some shit
The
like that.
seventh seal and all this. But if you just look at it for what it is, it's just motion. You know, everything has motion. Just like energy. Energy never dies. You know what
Facts.
I'm saying? Motion, you could sort of say never stops. You know what I'm
At
saying? It
all.
just continues. It continues to flow.
It's sort of like
So
the equation 9 to the ninth power of 9. It's infinite. It keeps
that ether
multiplying
nine
back
is the
into
ether
itself. You
number.
know what I'm talking about?
Yep. Yep. You know, nine is that also that number of the ether too. You know,
That's a whole
that
fact.
the ether is dealing with things beyond solid liquids and gases. You feel what I'm saying, gang? So right now I
That's
would
a fact.
say it is a spiritual time. You know, you got not only do you got global things taking effect, you know, as far as the economy, you know, and as far as like different political structures, you got also got natural disasters happening. Like
All over.
I'm pretty sure you familiar with what's going on in NY right now with the whole snow thing and all of that.
What you mean with
And
the
just
fake snow?
little the fake snow, you know, the
The plastic
harp
shit?
altered snow. You feel me? Yeah. So they playing with them frequencies for sure, and basically they using all these events to distract people from really tapping into themselves right now. Because mind you, a lot of people are really tapping in and waking up and starting to question. Not so much they finding out, they're starting to question. Whereas before, people just kind of took it on the chin and just like, okay, go with the flow. You got people actually questioning the power dynamic. So it's like they need to create this narrative or distraction to keep people from really becoming fully remembered. What you feel about that, game?
That's a whole fact, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what people gotta realize. When you surrender to remember, that's when you actually turning your power back on. Because remember, once you surrender to religion and surrender to a sky daddy, you no longer in control of your divinity. You gave it up. You forfeited it. You forfeited your power. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's
yeah.
why return to sender don't work for you.
Let's jump back into the 50 with the Ti stuff, man. Like,
I think Ti should have never did it because, as we remember, you did that 1-800 Crime Stoppers shit. You and your wife got locked up for sexual assaulting, with running around with pills and got locked up with all them
Dun, dun,
weapons. You should be the
dun.
last person to be running your motherfucking mouth.
Yo, no cap, man. I was just about to say that, like, and even with Fifth, like, wasn't they both being alleged rats or for telling or snitching on people at one point? Weren't
I
they both
believe
in that
so, but
box
you
at
know what's the
one
funny
point?
thing? This is what a lot of people don't address, and we're gonna address it tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because let me explain something to y'all. A person that's snitching ain't nothing but somebody who's telling the truth. Let me
We
say
was
that
talking
again for
about that
people
the other
louder in the
day.
bushes. A
Yeah,
person that is a snitch is actually a truth teller.
tell her.
You get me?
Yeah,
Actually, a truth teller. They're telling the fucking truth, and they don't want to take that lie with them to the grave, no matter what it is, whether they guilty of it, in it, on the side of it, or whatever. But this is the
now,
thing:
let me ask you
people
this,
claim
gang.
they want truth, but when the snitches start telling the truth, people get mad. Shut up! Why you told the truth? Shut the fuck up. Keep the truth to yourself. That shit weird to me.
Let me ask you this, gang. Do you feel like people tell or snitch because it's beneficial to themselves, or they're really just trying to tell the truth?
Oh, they definitely telling because it's beneficial to themselves. They do not want to really be a truth teller. You know what I mean? They really just want to shave some of that time off so they can get their black ass out here and get back to doing some of this regular living. That's
This
about
is
it.
regular degular, right? That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. So with that being said, all right, you got two snitches basically. And one snitch is beefing with the other snitch because he's like, man, you disrespect my woman. And then you got the other snitch, he on some throw the rock hide his hand, but we don't know how he's gonna
I mean, she
respond
really do look
because
like Miss Piggly Wiggly. I
we
mean,
don't know how we don't know how Fifth finna respond. It's been 5 days. It's been 5 days since he responded, gang. So if you do the math on that, that means two
I think,
things.
I think
Either
this.
he's
I
saying
think he
forget
trying to get
about it.
more leverage.
That yeah, too. That's what I was gonna bring up. It's two
I think,
things.
you know
Either
what I mean? I think he getting more. He just waiting
he
to get
trying
more
he
leverage. He's just scouting for some old Ti videos, and he's fitting to flame his ass.
he said something in the Instagram post like, yeah, Ti needs me to sell records right now. And you know
Right.
how nonchalant Fifth be about that shit. I don't know if he was playing or not, but if you
I
look
mean,
at
don't
it
get it
from a,
twisted. This is all getting them lit.
this is all marketing. This
This
is
is
all
all getting
marketing.
them lit.
This is all marketing.
This is all marketing promotion.
Now
He's
let me
still gonna
ask you
get
this.
lit. Big
Now let
fact.
me ask you this. You think Ti went to Swizzy and was like, yo, how can I get Fifth to do verses with me? And Swizzy was like, I don't know, Fifth, he like that controversial stuff. So do you think Swizzy got in Ti ear and was like the only way you gonna get Fifth to come out and pop out is if you start some beef? Or do you feel like because who really started this? If let's go all the way back. Who really started this? The post, the
I
picture,
thought it was a post
he ain't
over they
wearing
was
the Big
snapping
C's
on
murder on the
Tiny,
shirt.
the
Like what
little
really
wiggly,
started this?
the little
Because
piglet.
that post was already out.
Yeah, I know,
But
but you
I'm
know, once Fifth posted again,
once Fifth
you
posted,
know what I mean? You back on
yeah,
that Summer Jam screen. You heard me?
because he still never responded to the Fabulous and the Fabulous. He never responded to that shit, to the Fabulous shit.
He don't want to rap no more. I don't
You
think.
don't want to rap.
I mean, I
So
don't.
now,
You know, Fab got bars, so you know he probably a little
man,
shook.
I know we moving around fast, but let me ask you this because you bringing up a lot of questions that I'm starting to think about. Do you think like the new battling and new beefing dynamic is starting controversy or like taking it to media opposed to just showing true lyricism? Do you think the game is swaying more towards like trending topics and beef on a media platform opposed to going in the booth and slaughtering? Because we I have yet to see 50 just come back and slaughter niggas like how he used to when he came out with how to rob and all of that shit, power the dollar and all that shit. Like, what's going on with 50? Like, we know he can slaughter niggas, but it's like you said, he don't want to rap no more.
He's playing a digital game. not an analog
He
game.
playing a
You know what I'm
digital
saying?
game,
Boss
but
Lady
like
T in the house, salute.
Boss
He's
Lady T,
playing
salute,
a
salute.
digital game, bro. You understand
He
what I'm
playing a
saying?
digital game.
Straight
But
up.
okay, so do you feel like the beefing and the battling shit is getting corny because everybody just running to social media opposed to
I mean, it
getting in the
depends.
booth?
If you know how to scrape that up and get money off of it, then it's different. If you don't know how to get no money off that, you
It's
stuck in
gonna
the
be burnt
mud,
up.
mud
It's
duck.
gonna be burnt up. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. So let's go back to this Epstein stuff. Let me throw out a scenario. We all getting money, right? We all like, let's just throw this out there. We all own our own Fortune
Boss
500
Lady T, hit
company.
the link.
You feel what I'm saying? And one day, paparazzi see me doing some strange shit, or see somebody that we know doing something that's going against their character. Now, let's say you know the person that was filming it. Do you A? Do you try to go to that person and be like, man, I'll pay you for that. I'll pay you for that information. Or do you be like, man, I could sue you. You over here filming against people's will. Cause okay, let me just fast forward while I'm saying
Now
this
I
and
kind of
throwing
got
out
what
this.
you're saying, but I think I would kind of be with the next one because when they mention your name, they giving you free promotion.
Cause this is all about mentioning. This is all about mentioning names. There's no solid facts. There's no solid proof of nobody did nothing. This is just, oh, his name was thrown out there because he's a top profile celebrity. People going to take that and run with it. Just like you just said, controversy sells. So this could be all cap. And we'll never know because the man allowed himself, right? So I feel like, or do we know allegedly if he could still be running around somewhere? But I bring up that to say this, like, does this make people trust the system or not trust it?
They make people say fuck the system. You
It
hear
make
me?
people say forget the system. Exactly. Exactly.
Bang,
Because I think
bang.
people are looking at it like, damn, all the top rich people, they could do whatever and get out of it because of their power and their money. Whereas the struggling just nigga that's just making it, he can go to jail for life for a minor offense. So yeah, I feel like people are really saying fuck the system, bro, because they waking up and realizing it's not even what you can prove anymore. It's like who got the best chat GPT, basically. You know what I'm saying? So
Hello.
it's who got the best chat GPT. You feel me? So
Word up. You
it's
got to be
like
moving off discernment. If
you
your
gotta be able to,
discernment ain't right, you going down, down,
when you can
down.
control that narrative, you got the minds of the people, baby. When you can control that narrative, you got it.
You
It
just
don't
got
matter
some
how many
people that
chats
use
you
that
got.
to a disadvantage and some people that use that to advantage. Because let me explain something to you. To make this algorithm actually bend for you, you have to actually submit to it. And that right there is where you start selling your soul to the devil. You know what I'm saying? Start doing shit that's out of your character and all that type of shit. Know what I mean? Get your shot up.
Bang, bang.
All right, let me see some. Let me just ask y'all this: have y'all ever been put in a situation where it made you look like a fool for defending someone's honor? I think you
Let me
touched on
think
it a
about
little
that.
bit earlier, big bro. But I wanna see what the chat got to say. I even wait a little second too.
Yeah, I think the cat got their tongue. Let me see who's in the chat. Boss Lady T is in it. That's it. All right,
Boss
listen,
lady
man.
to you, pop out.
We gonna let's turn it up a little bit. Let's talk about the fact that in the Epstein files he was gunning down kids. Y'all ready for that? He
I
was
ain't ready
gunning
for that
down
shit.
kids,
I
shooting
ain't
at
ready for
them
that.
like little porky pigs. You get what I'm saying? Now that was in the Epstein files. Him shooting at kids.
Shooting at
Now let me tell you, it's a
shorties.
process to that. Because first you shoot at them and you make them scared to death. Then you drink their blood. They want the stuff that's in their blood. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nobody don't want to talk about that part of the Epstein files though. They only want to talk about Jay-Z and the rest of the real regular people that they want to keep talking like these people are icons of gonna get you into heaven or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? These people ain't
Right.
getting you into heaven. Y'all following all these people straight to damnation. Do y'all know that?
I ain't scared of you, motherfucker.
Following them straight to damnation. That's where y'all going. You know what
And
I
it's
mean? I
because they
keep
don't
telling people,
question.
you know what's killing me? You got the questions. I'm just sitting here elaborating. What I'm trying to say is this, right? People gotta understand, bro. You're dancing with the devil. You better know how to tango. Your two-step better be correct, because I'm telling you, B, you're gonna dance yourself right into the point of no return. How I know? Because it almost happened to me. You understand what I'm
Mm.
saying? You have to protect your energy at all costs. Don't give it away for views and likes. I'm on mute.
What would make people make their energy vulnerable? Do you think it's because they want to be, I guess, seen as someone
Nah, it's
who's
simpler than
trending?
that. It's simpler than that.
Like,
It's
like what?
simpler than
Like,
that.
why would people? Why would somebody want to put themselves in a spotlight to seem like a fool? Like, I don't, because you stay with that stain on your belt. You might have all the bread in the world, but you always gonna be known as the weirdo or the PDF file or the grapist or the like. It's worth that. It's worth they soul that much. Were they willing to be labeled like that? That's crazy to me.
That's because they don't remember who they are, and they trying to achieve something without actually putting the work in for it. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
monkey see, monkey do. You know,
So let me
everybody
ask you
wants
this.
the bag. Look,
Let me
everybody
ask you this.
wants the bag. No one wants to surrender to remember. They feel like they losing something. You know what I mean? Sometimes they say like what they say, you gotta kill off the old you and rebuild the new you. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people can't get with that. They can't get with
Okay.
that
So
because, they in a program.
what comes to mind now that you say that? What comes to mind when the phrase goes, "Be anxious for nothing"? Is that good or bad?
I mean, once again, it's a part of spelling, and spelling puts you under a spell. You know what I mean? This whole English language is rigged. That's why other languages go from right to left. We read left to right. You
Left
see what
to
I'm
right.
saying? So if you
Uh-huh.
really want to be technical, we using the devil's language that goes backwards. It's called Sanskrit. I'm on mute.
All right. So basically, now that we know, what would y'all say? Now that we know all this, what would y'all say runs the world more? Power, money, or attention?
Neither one of the three. Leverage runs the world.
So what would you define leverage though?
Leverage is something that you equate as what you hold over somebody's head to manipulate them to do what you want them to do. You ain't see how the president was talking to that other president because the United States gave them $350 billion and the tech to win. Did you know that the president hacked the other country's TV to put his his speech on everybody TV in that country? He's a bad mammy jammy.
Bang, bang.
So you feel like they ran down on them leaders like they did Saddam that one time, huh? Is this a
Leverage,
repeat? Is this a repeat of
leverage,
that? Because you know they
something
say
like that.
history repeats itself.
Yeah, it's definitely something like that. You know what I mean? But it's
Yeah,
leverage. You know what I
it's
mean?
leverage.
Leverage runs the world. If
You
you
know
look at
what?
everybody who got the leverage, they gonna win.
Leverage sound like levels, and what they say, it's
Yes,
levels to this shit.
yes.
Levels
But
to
when you
this shit.
master the levels, you obtain leverage.
Leverage. I
Bang,
think we made
bang.
we reached that 20-minute mark. All those who got your L's ready, locked and load, go ahead, feel free to take the fuck off with us. We about to get litty. You gotta excuse my swagger. Sometimes I be stubborn over my own swagger. You feel me?
That shit about nothing. You doing great. First time on the platform, being a co-host, he's doing great. You know what I mean?
We just enjoying the vibe. We talking.
Nightly
We keeping
conversations,
it.
baby. If you
Lively
got something to say, the
conversations.
link is in the chat. I
The
don't
link
ever
is in
put
the
the link in
chat.
the chat. So if you got some balls tonight and you want to come up here and chat, you think you smart, you've been doing your reasoning, your evidence, and you've gathered research, pull up and pop out.
Pull up
Let's
and
see what
pop
you really
off.
remember.
Cause we not even done. That was just scratching the surface.
I didn't even roll
That
up
was
yet. This was an L from earlier.
that
So
was
y'all better
just
chill. I got
like
a whole zip right here on the table. Let's get
that was
busy.
just baby work. You feel me? Cause
Baby
I'm gonna
word.
get into kind of like why all this is happening. I'm gonna dive deep. You feel
Let's
me?
get it.
I'm gonna get into why the whole 50 and Ti thing even is exists in existence right now.
Can you
And you
dig
know
it?
what it is? It's because hold on, let me calm down a little bit. It's because I feel like they trying to pump this narrative between South and North, like you know some primitive slave day shit. You feel
Controversy
me?
sells.
Where the Southerners look at everybody from the up north as uppity niggers. I had to say
Right.
hard R. I'm sorry. And down south, and the down south people, and the up north people was looking at down south like, man, they a bunch of slow bammers, you know. And that's the narrative that the media is trying to bring back. Some 300-year-old ass bullshit. So what you feel about that, gang? Is it working or what?
You wanna hear what's funny, gang? Me being on this planet so long, I've actually recognized that the same shit keeps happening over and over and over and over. It just gets more sophisticated. You know what I'm saying? The
Sophisticated.
same
Exactly.
shit is happening, but more sophisticated. That's why I'm able to call shit out like an oracle. I'm able to point shit out because I've witnessed it before. I've lived it before. When you live here for half of a fucking century, you get enlightened in a way others don't get enlightened, but you have to use it. What's the use of having, what's the use to gain the whole world and lose your soul?
I used to
Riddle me
ask
that,
myself
Batman.
that all the time. It's because a person doesn't know their worth. They don't have no self-awareness. They
Don't
don't
remember.
know that they mean something to other people other than just their self. They don't know and
Yeah,
realize
that's
that
how it is.
people have love for them and not just always want something from them
Right.
because they have a callous over their spirit, not even just their heart. They got a callous over their spirit. Like I know people that can make one mistake and it could destroy their whole month, not even whole day, a whole month
But
because they
those
don't
be
have no
extremists.
self-awareness, bro. They don't have no self-awareness. They're paying attention to how everybody else is paying attention to them instead of going internal, bro. And
You know what they really
that's my
need?
I'm not even gonna hold you. That's me. That's me in a lot of situations in life, bro.
Accountability.
I
But see,
mask,
listen,
I
it's
go
called
through
self remembrance. You
yeah,
have to remember self. They say you gotta love self. But if you love self the wrong way, evil, love is spelled evil backwards. So
evil
don't be
backwards.
evil to self by thinking you love self. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Because you
Yeah.
can overdo anything. You could eat too much. You could smoke too much. Curse too much. You could do too many fucking lives, nigga, and burn yourself out. You know what I mean? So balance is a must. Cosmic balance is futile.
Big bombs dropped on that. And once people realize that beyond all this stuff that we see and think we know, all that exists beyond this is just pure consciousness, pure energy, like some say. Energy don't have a race, a face, a gender, a sex, a age. Energy is just that. I'm not telling people to take this and run with it in the wrong context. You know what I'm saying? Context. But at the same time, if we look beyond just our physical solid liquid gas perception and start to feel shit opposed to always just see it and hear it and taste it. Like it was a question earlier, is being blind better than being deaf? Or is being deaf better than being blind? I would say as consciousness, you're not worried about how something looks because you feel it and you hear it and you breathe it. You feel it beating through your chest. You know it's real. You don't necessarily have to see it. But on the flip side, you would like to experience it. And that's where sight comes in. Because outside of sight, notice that's the only sense where you could develop your own perception. It's not nothing stable. It's not nothing set in stone. Like you feel fire, it burns your hand. Nah, you could look at something and be like, I look at it totally different, or I'll view it, or I'll think about it totally
Yep,
different than what the
perception.
next man might say. It's the perception, yeah. So they go hand in hand, just like with all this controversy and all of this spiritual and scientifical religious stuff. It's all connected, gang. Like once we tap
Interconnected.
in and realize that everything thrives and is interconnected and is in existence because of the next thing, we'll be like, man, let's just all laugh at this shit and get money and not even be mad for real.
That's why the ones that's winning on this YouTube thing, right? They understand that this is not Sunday church. They understand that this is not grandmama's house. They understand that this is digital fucking Hollywood and everybody's here playing a fucking role. So whatever actor or actress role that you play,
Let you
you
play.
better be ready to play to win. How they say, make your next move your best move.
It's a whole fool's fact.
So
It's
stop
a whole
playing out
fool's
here. You know
fact.
what I'm saying? Niche
When you
down.
take, hmm when you become self remembered, fully remembered, that's the awareness of you remembering back to when you was just pure consciousness. You ain't
Hello?
have a face
Way
yet.
before your first
Way
girlfriend.
before
That's what
that.
we
Way
talking about.
before
See,
your
you know what
face.
people be thinking? They be thinking when we
Mhm.
screaming this remembered shit, we remember our first favorite color. Or we remember free lunch. Or we remember going to the swimming pool the first time. Or we remember meeting our mother for the first time. But we talking deeper than that. We talking soul code, y'all. Soul code.
we
Remembrance
going
at
up.
its finest.
Who
And
going
you
up
have
with
to
us?
surrender to remember. So if you want to know what we're talking about and what we feel and what we doing, we already surrendered. Y'all have to surrender in order to remember. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with Terra Firm. It has nothing to do with the Metaversians. You have to surrender in order to remember. It's on you.
So, gang, let me ask you this: do you feel like in the next 5 years everything will be completely digital?
5 years?
Less than that, 3 years. 3 years.
Reiterate that question one more time.
Like, cause you see how our money has changed digital. You see how most of our doctor visits and all of that stuff is done digital. Peep this out. When COVID was around, you had people going to live events through their house, through their computer, virtually. You feel me? I asked that because do you feel by fully autonomizing everything, will that take away people's natural ability to be fully remembered, or will it enhance it?
Well, I think it's gonna make the stupider people more stupid and the smarter people more smart. Cause they know how to use this shit and not abuse this shit. You heard? I gave you
That's
them
that.
drugs to make money, you forgetful motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah. So it's basically gonna be like people gonna have to get in where they fit in.
You better get in where you fucking plan on getting in. Because this shit like musical chairs, baby. And when the cucaracha stops, you niggas better have a seat. That's all it's about. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't care who you pray to, you better pay your rent. I don't care who you submit to, you better put the right amount of gas in your car. Because if you put diesel in that car, you're finished.
You feel me? Right.
Make sure you keep your battery maintenance too. Alternating current is a motherfucker.
Oh, bro, did you see how Jim Carrey been looking lately?
Nah, talk about it.
So you seen the movie They Clone Tyrone, right?
Nah.
You never seen that game? So basically the movie is in so many words um I'm trying to sum it up and say the right shit. In so many words, the movie is depicting, I guess you would say, the concept of cloned consciousness.
So they basically said he was a clone, right? I'm looking this shit
Yeah,
up right
yeah,
now. Let
yeah,
me see
yeah,
something. Hold on, okay. So they saying he was a clone,
yeah. The
and they saying he breaks his
starring lead
fucking
actor was
silence
Jamie
about this
Foxx.
shit or something. Let me see.
It's a cool movie when you get a little chance. Yeah,
Hold on.
they basically saying my man's is on
See
some. They
something.
clone Tyrone on some Area 51 with different versions of him in the basement from
From
every
20 years
generation
ago,
and every. You know what I'm
YouTube
saying?
creators were slowing down the
Let's
footage
see what this creator says real quick.
frame by frame, trying to find proof that something was off. Some fans swore his voice sounded slightly different. Others said his famous smile looked wrong, like the spark behind it was missing. People who grew up watching this man do the most wild, over-the-top comedy in Hollywood history were suddenly saying the guy on stage in a tuxedo looked like a stranger wearing his face.
Now that's crazy,
I was saying he
cause
was
we
looking
definitely
like
grew
a.
up off this knucklehead.
I know, man. I was saying they got my man looking like John Wick. That's what I was
Right,
saying at first. But
right.
then I was like, maybe he has something going on where he needed surgery because all that cosmetic
But I
surgery is
mean, the
crazy
body
right
does
now.
age in different ways. You know what I'm saying? People be
Yeah.
expecting for you to look the same the whole goddamn time. You're not me. You know what I'm saying? You gonna age,
Nah,
motherfucker.
I love Jim Carrey, man. That's the dogs because like when
I
you
liked
watch
him when
his.
he was broke, though. All these celebrities, I
Yeah.
liked them when they was broke. They had way more substance in what the fuck they
Yeah.
did. You know what I'm saying? Once they
Uh-huh.
got to that camera and they start getting with the editing crews and was able to doctor up the edits, I feel like that's when the substance kind of
Mm-hmm.
faded away.
Because they just said that about a lot of people. They was saying that about Gucci. They was saying that about they was saying Kodak came out as a clone. They was saying who else?
We need information on who's
Kevin
really a
Gates.
clone.
We need information. But I'm like, why are they picking these people to be a clone? Why they not cloning people with the IQ of 2 million or some crazy? Why they cloning just regular Joe Schmo? You know what I'm saying? So it kind of
You
don't.
know what I
I'm
think?
kind of
I
calling
think they
cap.
trying to clone the people that got the fucking power, or that's coming into some type of power, or maybe have some leverage. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, it's a leverage struggle. You think it's a power struggle, but it's a leverage struggle. You can't see leverage. You can see power.
But I'm saying, why wouldn't they have clone like a Shia LaBeouf or a Seth Green or
Probably
somebody
be.
who popping right now? Not a legend like Jim Carrey. You feel
You
me?
know what I think? I think maybe they go after the ones that's becoming remembered. You know what I'm saying? Like if
See,
you
I was
start
waiting.
waking up
I wanted you to hurry
and
up
you
and say
turn on
that.
that power,
Yeah,
they coming
I
for you.
wanted you to say that. I wanted you
That's
to
why I
say
be
that.
that's why I be kind of real conscious about exposing certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I gotta play the dummy card sometime. I can't
you
play
do.
more smarter
Yeah.
than you because it's like motherfuckers would think you casting a stone at you because you less sinful. Nah, I'm not saying that. I'm
Uh-huh.
saying remember internally who you are, not externally. Internally, remember internally who you are. Like it sounds mad simple, but it's very profitable for you as the rememberer. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? And
Yeah.
if people really was to surrender to remember, they would realize very quick that you remember everything. You don't have to learn shit.
You ain't gotta learn shit, right?
That's why some people come in this world or like you grew up with and you be like, damn bro, how this nigga always know how to maneuver? How this nigga always know how to stay ahead of the curve?
Ahead of the
But if
curve.
you
Yeah.
ask him, he'll tell you he just let go and let God. He just let the Holy Spirit guide him. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. The Holy Spirit moving my fucking camera. I am not in Bluetooth mode. Like, why is this shit even moving, bro? It's crazy. But yeah, my G, the Holy Spirit is something else, baby. And I use
That's
that
just
word
like,
because when you
yeah.
start talking too much energy, you start throwing people off. You know what I mean?
Nah, I
So
got you. I
you
got
got
you.
to keep it a little grounded for them.
So when you say that, um, like if like say for example, if we got enough people to think like how we was thinking right now about the whole remembrance thing, does that give us more power over them because they not fully remembered?
Nah, because see, this is what you got to remember. A remembered one don't care about clout. A remembered one don't care about success. You know what I'm saying? A remembered one don't care about uh winning. We've won already. You get it?
Yeah,
We're rich already. It's happened already. Past
already.
tense. You just got to figure out now how to bring your money from the ether into the third dimension, liquid solid gas. And you do that with ideas. You do that with more business deals. You do that with becoming monetized. You monetize yourself. You don't need a platform to monetize you. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
monetize yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You don't really need no. Listen, gang. You are divine. But the Bible and all these religions teach you that you're not. And the minute you say that, you basically stepping out of your boundary. But the book says you was created in the image and after the likeness of the
Like
Most
this.
High.
Yeah.
So why, if you come from the Most High, what make you not divine? What makes you a slave? You get where I'm going?
Mm-hmm.
Niggas don't
But
want to hear this.
that's what I mean when I say people are looking externally instead of being internally. You know what I'm saying?
We refer them
Because
to go watch the movie The Last Dragon.
Last Dragon.
Do you know? Because
The
for real, when
people.
I watched that movie, gang, I didn't really realize. I just liked the dope movie. I was, the moves, the glow, it was engaging. But to come to find out, the whole time the master's inside you, not outside you. The minute you fucking realize that, not understand that, not hear about it, not feel it, you gotta remember that. The minute you remember that the master's inside of you, like the Quran says, closer to your jugular vein, like the Bible says, the kingdom is inside you. The minute you remember that, you power up like this sign behind me. You
Like
power
Gucci
on like a
say,
neon sign. You
like
power
Gucci
up.
say, power up.
Straight
Yeah,
up.
that's
And
the
you
word.
see through all that bullshit. Niggas start telling you some mystical dumb shit about religion or just anything. You see right through it. Your discernment is
Yeah.
too goddamn sharp, baby. You cut through that shit like a hot knife through butter.
Sometimes like you said, I play coy like I don't know what's going on just to see what people is on.
A
You know what
smart
I'm
man can act stupid. A stupid man
saying?
can't act
Yep.
smart. BB.
That's a whole fact. Whole fool's fact.
Sometimes you gotta be quiet and let them run their mouth. You a Jedi now, so you focus on what they're not saying. That's why if somebody come up here on this platform, I'm gonna see right through you like a mirror. Don't play with me. Come on
Yeah,
up.
man. Don't be
Anybody.
shy to pop
This is not for
out.
my
Don't be
sis. My
shy.
sis, she's good. Anybody else come up on this
Anybody
platform
come
right
on the
now,
platform. We not like
we
that.
gonna see through you. So you better be able to stand in front of your own mirror. You better be cool with your own reflection. I'm telling you, yo, listen. This remembrance thing is nothing like you've ever dealt with before. Because everything you've dealt with before makes you want to gain something. You're looking for a monetary gain. Your greed brought you there. Your ego kept you there. This remembrance thing don't move off of greed, ego. It don't move off emotion. It just move off truth, and the truth stands alone. Don't need no help. The truth don't need you to pump it up. The truth don't need you to back it up. It don't. You just got to do some critical thinking and use your fucking brain. Period. They not using their brain out here, T. They using their books. They using
And
their
I'm gonna
beats.
just keep it transparent. Like earlier, I had a moment where I didn't use my brain, and like I'm a person that's big on self awareness. Like if I did something, that shit gonna fuck with me like all day. You know what I'm saying? But like this particular situation, I kind of I ain't use my brain basically. Like I didn't get all of the facts. I didn't look at the reasoning of it, and I just didn't. I wasn't analytical enough to behave the way I did. You know what I'm saying? So that's always a part of me that I'm like this. Like instead of talking about what everybody else is doing messed up, I'm gonna say what I did fucked up. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I
she
got a
boss
pot.
lady T said, "Forgive yourself." That's all.
I got a
Forgive
potty.
yourself.
I got a potty mouth. You know what I'm saying? I'm combative at times, but it's out of defense from being like, I guess, treated a certain way or allowing people to treat me a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm a, I'm
if
a,
I
I'm a
if I
simplify
see,
it.
hold
Check
on,
this
just
out.
let me land right quick. Like instead of me being reactive, I should be proactive. You feel me, gang?
Facts.
Got bombs for that shit.
Facts. That's how you gotta be though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when you start to remember who you are, your value goes up. Therefore, when somebody tell you some dumb shit, you quick to latch out. Or sometime like me, you quick to cut somebody off because you want to give them the dawah, is what they call it as being Muslim, right? You
Yeah,
want to give
yeah.
them the
And Dowry.
jewel, you
Yep.
know. But sometimes when you force it on them, they just don't accept it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta play that. Wait till they come to get it. Then when you give it, it's more accepted. But that's why I
Yeah.
said when you charge people, they accept it more. You know what I mean? Like you can't give somebody something for free. If they paying
Mm.
for it, they appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
That's when you turn up.
That's why I'm about to turn up
Yeah.
my memberships
Charge up.
because
Yeah.
I feel like I got the best content in the world, and I'm only charging you $1 to be a member.
Yeah, gang.
This is Video
Man.
Shop membership fee, and y'all niggas can't pay $1. Y'all need to be ashamed of yourself. Or you just don't like my content, and that's fine too. That's fine.
Yeah.
Everybody's not gonna like what you're doing. Everybody's not gonna be on your wave. Everybody's not gonna want to feel dopamine hits. Some of them want some Zaza hits. Some want some cocaine hits. You know what I'm saying? It's a different high, baby. Choose your poison. You know what I'm talking about?
That's a whole fact.
But I
Guess
tell
was
you one
out what
thing.
you said what you say the other day. You was like, man, T, you grouchy because you ain't had your batch.
Sometimes you gotta know what you need. You know what I'm saying? That's all about remembering
Yo, that's
yourself. You know
GP.
what you
That's
need to
GP
smoke, my
too.
nigga. You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
GP
Yo,
though.
bro,
That's
if
GP.
you remember yourself, you treat yourself. You don't cheat yourself.
You don't cheat
You know what I mean?
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't come up here on YouTube looking crazy. Niggas be up here looking crazy.
Looking crazy.
Looking radically out of order.
Like they just out of pocket. They woke up on out of pocket mode or some shit.
Like you ever get
How
into
you
some
wake
people's
up?
car and they got bottles and shit all in their car? Yo, my
They
car is so
rappers,
clean I can
yeah,
eat off the
yeah.
floor. OCD for real. I can't get in a
I
dirty ass
can't get
nigga
it,
car and ride
yo.
up the block. I don't know what you got in here. You might have paraphernalia in this bitch. We about to be getting locked up together or something. Out of control. Out of
Yo,
control.
not for nothing. When I was younger and shit, yo, I did not like a dirty whip. I would like literally dive in your whip just so my feet didn't touch the floor. Can we get some more special effects for that shit in the building tonight, gang? Oh,
Niggas shits be filthy. Like they didn't clean that bro.
yo,
You
you
know what I
know it's
tell
lit.
people, bro? If you don't change your motherfucking profile picture, you just exposing that you a dirty nigga that cleans off with the same goddamn towel every time you get out the shower. Filthy ass
You
human.
okay if your shoes don't want to touch something? That's how you know it's bad. You
Hygiene.
scared your shoe gonna get fucked up? You scared your shoe gonna get sick? My shoe gonna get COVID out.
And
Yo,
then,
if people walk like that and would move like they could get COVID if they step somewhere, yo,
nah, let me
people
tell you
would
this.
move
This is what I
totally
wanted to
different.
say earlier that I forgot. These motherfuckers, right? Think about it like this. People say what the vibe is, first of all. What the vibe is. What's the vibes, yo? What's the vibes? The vibes. Alright, motherfucker, I'm gonna tell you the vibe. The vibe is stop giving everybody pounds, touching each other. Y'all passing around energy, fuckers.
That's a whole fool's fact. That's a whole fool's fact.
Y'all giving pounds,
Y'all
hugs,
get
kisses
pounds.
on cheeks, and you
Yeah.
bringing that energy right back with you home and wonder why you think you need sage.
Right.
That brings more evil into your house,
Yeah.
silly
It
cluckers.
absorbs it. It absorbs it. Yeah. You know.
Stop listening to all these YouTube videos trying to appeal to these demons.
Yo, and you know something, bro? People think that they not even looking at the fact that everything is chemical, bro. Like they not even looking at the fact that you can attract something.
Think his phone died. We gonna wait for him to come back.
Welcome in, everybody. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. If y'all just coming into the building, enjoy the vibe. We just outside vibing, nightly conversations about whatever, because we just that well versed like that. Me and my bro was discussing how, what I'm saying, you can be around energy that you're not even aware of. And the concept of giving people daps, that's meshing energies together, whether you believe it or not. And on a molecular level, it's very disgusting because you don't know what people be doing with their hands nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not too sure what happened to bro. You still there, gang?
Yeah, I'm right here. I'll be right back. Hold it down 2 seconds.
Okay, yeah. So what y'all feel about can y'all are y'all ones to read people energies or can read the room or can kind of like read people energy and see through if they jiving you or not? What y'all feel? How y'all feel? Because I can kind of like I can smell when a person is kind of jiving me. I'm that deep with it. Give y'all a second. We appreciate y'all vibing with us too. The biggest salute. Who else out there? I can't see the chat. Let me see. Let me scroll it down. No. See, I'm still new to this stream, y'all. Y'all thing, y'all. It's a whole fool's fact. How do y'all describe? Um, we're gonna dive to somewhere else real quick. How would y'all look at? Um, do y'all think it's more important in life to be important or to view others as important? Like, let me rephrase that. Do y'all think it's better to feel important or do y'all feel it's better for you to view things or to view others as important? Like, how do y'all view that? Like, how maybe I'm saying it wrong. Like, basically, like it's an old saying that goes, "It's nice to be important, but it's even more important to be nice." Like, do y'all feel it's better to be fear or love, basically? Because I feel like they kind of work hand in hand. But I'm gonna explain why. Because you could be afraid of something, but not more physical, more so emotional and mentally. Like you could be afraid of them mentally. You could be afraid of like what you think they're thinking, or like how you think they might think of you or view you. Some fear doesn't always come from physical. Fear actually stems from the mental because that's your brain telling you that you're in danger or that you're not comfortable with something. So what would y'all rather be, to be feared, or to be loved? Because I think I would rather be loved. Because I think if a person loved me, they're not gonna fear me. They're gonna revere and have more of a reverence towards me. Like not so much a fear in a way that I would hurt them, but more of so like they would be I would let them down, or they would let me down. They're more afraid of not. They're more afraid of letting me down. I would say. Like I said, love by fear. That's deep. Yeah, fear can make you move different. Fear can make a person move different, especially if they fear like they might give somebody the wrong impression, or they might lose trust, or somebody might actually be afraid of them, you know what I'm saying, or afraid of what they might say or do. So
Yeah, my bad. I'm back.
salute to the architect, the gang back. Mind y'all, we on different time zones, but that's just a whole example of time travel. You know, he's in one time zone on the East Coast. I'm in another time zone on the West Coast. We have loved ones that's all over different time zones. I think Boss she's in Central. Like we got people all over, man. And when we build that energy be so strong to where like it creates a vortex, so to speak. You know, I don't know if y'all get the same impressions I get, but when I go somewhere, like people just be looking up, like, damn, what's that? They don't even know who or what it is. They just feel it. You feel me? Like that's the magnetic, man. And I think people are loved by people. I don't think people really genuinely love people. You know what I think it is? They're afraid to look fake. Like people are always talking about that's fake, that's fake, that's this, that's that. Like, but what's fake? False emotions appearing real. That's what fake is. So I rather people be afraid of me all day than show me fake love. You know, because you would know not to play with me at least, instead of acting like you love me. Feel me? Does that make sense, gang? So we about to light that L back. We thank y'all. We appreciate y'all chilling with us, man. This live is just a little freestyle that we put together. You know, this is what we talk about beyond all of the fictitious shit. This is what we talk about just as real humans. But that's all we really are on this physical plane. We just humans. We ain't
That's a
animals.
fact.
We ain't amphibians and no weird shit. We humans, man. So we had the ability to correct our mistakes. That's what differentiates us from different
Hell
kingdoms
yeah.
of existence.
I got a question for everybody. I'm ready to get to the real shit. Y'all ready? Let's get to the
Let's
real
get it.
shit.
Let's get it. I'm lighting that L back.
From the Lion's Den, your host,
You're now tuned in
All right,
Lift that
let's
L
get to
back.
the real
to a
shit.
show on YouTube.
I want to know from you, right? I want to know, why did they implement us believing in a God that is outside of us? This is what I want to know. I want to know, why was it so hereditary to implement this program on our computer brains? You know what I'm saying? What do
We
you
got
feel
some
about
me.
that?
You got some me, gang.
Yeah.
Because I will tell you like this: the pen is mightier than the sword.
Got that right.
If I could kill you without you even knowing you being dead, that's better than me killing you your worst death.
Hmm.
That's better than me sending you to hell to your worst fear or nightmare. If I
Right.
could just kill you while you still physically breathing, but you don't know you're mentally dead.
Right.
That's the worst part right there. You know how
Right.
they be like the best part and the worst part? The
Yeah.
best part is when you become fully remembered, tapped in, you let the Holy Spirit move through you. But the worst part is when you just bitter, angry. Every day you wake up feeling like someone needs to be cursed or someone needs to be cursed out or someone needs to be harmed. Like that's hell. It's what you go through. And the ability to pull yourself
Right.
out is what gets you to heaven. Not no
Right.
physical spooky place that's in the clouds or some beneath us that's in fire or an inferno or some shit like that. Nah, it's your
Mm-hmm.
perception. It's like the scriptures say, the kingdom is upon you. You will perform miracles even greater than me. Things like that. Think on things that's pleasant, that are of peace, that are of longevity, love and kindness, long suffering. Not
You know
stuff
what's
that'll be
crazy?
like, how I'm gonna get even today. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what's crazy? Let's think about that from the reverse. Right. Now check this out. Imagine if you didn't know God. Like that, like God, period. You know what I'm trying to say? Imagine you didn't have God's grace. Imagine you didn't have God's protection, God's
Protection.
blessings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Get that
Imagine you
good
didn't
medical
have all that.
job.
Just for five
Good
seconds. Let's
medical.
just imagine that, right?
Yeah.
How would we feel protected? Or how would we feel not knowing a maker? You get what I'm trying to say? I think
Yeah.
a lot of people would like just is just absolutely scared. You know what I mean? To even fathom that thought. You know what I mean? What you think?
My turn.
Yeah, what you think about that?
Yeah, we deal with order and respect over these ways at this channel. What I think is um a person is afraid of being alone and
Make sure your
having to
Wi-Fi
figure
on, gang. Make sure your Wi-Fi on.
my bad.
You
Everything
glitching a
clear.
little bit. Continue though.
Everything back clear. Salute, salute.
That's a
What I
fact,
think
boss
is
lady.
a lot of people they're afraid of being alone and having to figure this shit out, man. They want to be able to run to somebody and be like, "Can you fix it? Can you help me? Man, I did this. I don't know if I can take it back, but can you still love me?" Like, just think about that on a level, because a lot of y'all got kids. Think about you had that one kid that always ran to you and was like, "Man, they fucking with me at school, dad. Can you come beat their ass?" But then as soon as you pull up, everybody just laughing, chilling. Nobody's really even knowing what's going on. And then you pull up in rage mode, like, who the fuck fucking with my seed? And before even knowing what happened, now you take accountability and all of the repercussion of your badass little kid coming home, starting shit, instigating bullshit because they just don't like the teacher or some shit. Like, how you feel? That's how people treat God, bro, or what God would have been. That's how I look at it.
Ego. Too much ego.
Old fool's fat. Too much ego. Not being able to be like, man, I did do something wrong. I fucked up. Let me take whatever I gotta take on the chin and just get it over with and go move on with my life. That's that fear of that. They don't want to do that.
The one who controls their ego controls the room.
Right away. Big boss say because people need an idol to worship. So they will be lost. Basically, if you take that symbol or that direction of a person's way and you said, all right, now I'm gonna blindfold you. Now figure out how to navigate on your own. Man, they'll probably lose their mind. Like, what? Blindfold me? How I'ma see? When the whole time they're the environment. They don't even need their self to see. All they gotta do is tap into the environment. But because they depended and relied on, that's the whole root word of the word religion, to rely on. Because they relied on something outside of themselves. Now if they were to lose their sight, they wouldn't even know how to fucking get it back because they've been blinded for so long. Yeah, man. Some people become fully remembered a little longer or a little slower than others, man. That's how I feel. It's never impossible, but I just feel like some people become fully remembered a little slower than others. What you feel about that, game?
Yeah, that's just like, some people are called to the Lord, get they calling at other times. You know, most people get 18 years in jail, 10 years in jail before they turn Muslim. You know what I'm saying? Some people do that, turn Christian, come home, start preaching the word of the Lord. You know what I mean? But either way, niggas have a run-in with the devil. That's what make them change course. A fully remembered one didn't have a run-in. Probably had a run-in with the devil, but remember how the devil stings. So before we run in with the devil, we just get to hear about how the devil moves, and that scares us enough straight. You know what I'm talking about? Like, we don't gotta be on death row to be shook of the law. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we remember that you have to follow the law. You know what I mean? You have to use discernment. Discernment is a part of the law because it's what's right and it's what's wrong. That's discernment. Didn't our parents teach us that? Wasn't
That's a
every
whole fact.
kid taught right from wrong in the very, very beginning?
No, that's a whole fact. People didn't just want to hear it, but
And
they heard
whoever
it.
didn't abide by it, you see where their life turned out at, right?
Facts.
It ain't about how much money they was getting, how smart they was, what car they drove, what block they had, if they bagged the best females or not. And you look back at all your friends you ever grew up with, those who understood the severity of right and wrong are the ones that excelled and are still here to talk about it. You fuck up with that
So
right or wrong, you're done. Period.
just like I remember through trauma at certain points in my life, it started to affect my physical. Like seeing people scrap, I would have seizures, gang. Like that shit is crazy because I remember how it ain't the fact that I would have a seizure. It was like the remembered feeling of being in the seizure. Because most people would come out the seizure and be like, I don't remember shit. I don't remember nothing. But every time I came out of a seizure, bro, like I swear I remember shit so vivid. Like I remember from the time why it started till during the seizure and after. Like, and then every time I would come out the seizure, bro, no bullshit. Like I would become more remembered, bro. I never told nobody this
A
shit either,
seizure,
bro.
listen, a seizure is like the body having a reboot. You know how when our glasses freeze up, we gotta reboot our glasses?
Yeah.
Your glasses had a seizure. Look, right
Fat, it
now,
glitched.
right now,
Yeah, it
your camera's having an asthma attack.
glitched. Don Juan DeMarco.
Yo, your fucking camera is having an asthma attack. Your phone, your stream, you feel me? Like, do the way you at. That's why I was like, make sure your Wi-Fi's on.
It's
But you
good,
feel what I'm
gang.
saying? Ain't nothing perfect, my nigga.
Did y'all hear me though?
We hear you crystal clear. You know, you ain't really a yeller, so, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. These people don't want to remember because they don't want to surrender. Don't nobody want to help nobody give something away. Don't nobody want to give you the knowledge on how to get 10,000 subscribers. Nobody want to tell you how to get monetized and make merch and get money and do this. Because even when you tell them, they don't listen. That's why I realize I'm charging for everything, nigga. You hear me? I don't even speak no more. Y'all niggas speak to T. T speak to me. I don't talk to niggas no more. You heard me? I don't talk. Straight up.
Yo, tell them to go wait at Lowe's. And if I pick up the ad and scoop you and say, let's work today, then we can go work today.
Bro.
But if T don't say you can work today, nigga, get your ass to the back of the line.
Y'all niggas better get to grinding. Get to getting burnt out and figure out how to get your energy back. Because YouTube requires a lot of your energy. Alright? So when you give it to them, you better know how to get it back on your own. And just the grounding machine ain't gonna do it. That's a fact, Boss Lady T. No one wants to surrender to remember. It sounds so diabolical. Let me bring this motherfucking shit up on the screen. I forgot we on StreamYard. No, everybody's moving too fast. They don't have time to surrender.
Walk out.
They want a microwave like, you hear me? They want to be set on 1 minute. Bing! Pop up. They would be fully remembered. Look, nobody wants to surrender to remember at all.
They want that
and really, it's a damn shame because it's not even. It doesn't even ask for nothing. It doesn't require tithings. It doesn't require prayer. It doesn't require verses of a book to be recited. It doesn't require help. Surrendering for remembering is so simple. And it's the most powerfulest cut on switch that a human being could do in this three-dimensional realm of liquid, solid, gas, person, place, or thing. It's the most powerful thing you do. Become sovereign. Not like that shit they talk about on TV where niggas get pulled over because they ain't got no driver's license and all this dumb shit. We ain't talking about that sovereign. We talking about the real shit.
Say they sovereign
when you become galactically independent. You know what I'm talking about? When you really get to streaming for blood. And I'm talking about the blood of your ancestors, nigga. Because all your memories is in your blood.
Not to cut you.
You got it.
Are they becoming... Hold on, can y'all hear me in the chat? Put a one in the chat if niggas can hear. Okay, put it like this. Are they becoming sovereign because they can't be?
Bro, it's just like how they become Muslim because they scared.
Yo, is they becoming sovereign because they felons? I'm gonna just keep that shit a buck. Let's ask these type of questions. Because I'm pretty sure if they could pay taxes and vote just like a regular human being, they wouldn't be banging all that. And it don't even work. Because the cops want to pull your ass out your whip and beat you over the head with that billy club. You don't care if you fucking... Jesus could come down and be like, I'm sorry. We gonna whack him.
Tell me
Jesus
about
getting bust up inside his snot box. If you get too mouthy.
That's what I be saying. Look how they supposedly had did Jesus. These people are wicked. They eat each other. They eat their own babies. These niggas is raw to the touch.
To the touch, bro.
The sisters have sex with sisters. The brothers have sex with brothers. I've seen all the wickedest shit that men could do. Like two girls in one cup when they were shitting in cups, eating each other's feces. I've seen it. Shit made me throw up.
Tyler Perry, bro. A Tyler Perry show.
Oh, Tyler.
He was a down low dude running up in his own son and didn't even know it.
What?
Yeah, Tyler Perry is a strange person.
Tyler
Who would
Perry's
think of
gay.
some
Let me
shit
tell you
like
something. Let me tell you a
that? It
backstory
ain't
about
even
Tyler
the fact.
Perry,
Hold on,
real
look, I
quick.
don't want to get this fucked up. It ain't even that he's gay. Like, cause he got shit where he's like doing weird shit to the kids too, bro. It's not even that. It's why how are you thinking about all this shit, bro?
First
Why
of
are you
all,
thinking it's comfortable to put this out here, bro?
first of all, he doesn't like to be called he. You gotta call him she. The last person that called him he lost his job. That's number one. All right.
That's number two. Right.
Number two, this man is so
Yo,
goddamn. I'm trying to find a good word for it. Let's just say he's off the meter with his lifestyle. You know what I'm talking about? He wants to be called a she and
what's
has
he?
binded himself to that title. That's some different shit. You basically spitting in the creator's face or God's face. Let's look at it from that low perspective real quick. Because most people would be like, yeah, he's spitting in God's
He's
face
spitting
right
bars,
now.
right?
He's pissing in the creator's mouth. Trying to fucking alter his own sex by his own will. Yo,
Yo,
for real, now that I'm looking at it, that's a sign that he thinks he's divine. Because he thinks he controls his own essence. You get what I'm trying to say? And he's partially right about it, but he's using it in an obligatory way where it doesn't suit the positive, I would say. You know what I'm trying to say? Because remember, power is power. You could use it negatively. Remembrance, because you could use your remembrance in a negative way and get yourself cut out of the whole loop. There's a lot of people who remember who they was, but then still played forgetful and had to pay the price. You know what I'm saying? You can't play with this remembering shit. It's like God looks out for babies and fools. Once you get the information and somebody put you on, nigga, you're required. You are required, nigga, or your hell is so
bro,
required in
somebody,
hell.
Big Boss just said it, bro. Like how you portray black people, our black men, our black women, and our black children. Like, yeah,
Bro,
bro.
you
Now
see
that I
how he
think
acts
about it,
like that in his shows, bro,
it don't
with
never
those
be
dresses
nothing
on?
uplifting, bro. It don't never be nothing uplifting. It always be some
Medea.
drama or a traumatizing experience or like it's never nothing encouraging, bro. So he already drew the line in the sand with that. That's why he's one of the top paid black film producers, bro. Remember brothers like John Singleton and all them type of cats, bro? Like
Right,
they didn't make movies to exploit their people. They made movies to shed light on the shit going on so people wouldn't exploit our people. You know what I'm saying? Like even the last shit, Snowfall shit, bro. That show, bro, depicted us. Yeah, we was getting money and all that shit, but it depicted it in a way that explained why we was doing that shit, not just so
right.
much the what. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely I get what he on. He's trying to cater to those elites that just want to see us in that light, but at the
Right.
same time, it's making us look like we ain't shit but that. You know what I'm saying?
It's all so crazy. There's a lot going on, but like we were saying in
Everybody does it. It's
2025,
entertainment, but damn, it's every time we look up, a little baby got through out the window, or a chick that was just trying to have a good time got drugged and caught the package, or like, yo, it'd be some gruesome shit, bro. A little baby got blown up on one of the shows. I'm sorry, you might have to edit that later, but yo, it's like, how do you sit up there and think about that type of shit, bro?
I don't know, man. Like I said, the one thing I
No, I
can
know.
say, being here so many years, I've just seen the most cruelest of people, the wickedest of people. You know what I'm saying? The wickedest. When I say the wickedest, the wickedest. It really changed my taste about humans. You know what I'm saying? Like humans. They're crazy. For real. He never had a woman like me, or
We
children like
had
mine, or husband
ability
like mine.
to.
We always tell these horrible black people stories. Tyler Perry, he had fun playing Medea. I mean, he passionately played those roles and brung all that shit into the fucking existence with all that shit he was doing, dressing up with these dresses and you know playing with these men on set. A lot of
The
people don't
most
talk about
saddest,
that.
the
A
most
couple of dudes
saddest
came
thing
forward. Matter
is
of fact,
that our
let's play
black
detective. Let
people
me see.
support this bullshit. What boss said. She said our black people are keeping him paid. They love all that negative shit he has to say about us. Yeah, because controversy sells. That's what this whole lie was about, showing how it's not about being positive and looking for something holy and something unholy. We know what these people is doing. Yo, gang, let's keep it all the way above. Why would they have a sign in Dubai that says "Don't deal with the rebellion"? You heard, gang?
Hmm.
For the people that know about the craft, they know what I just said just now. That was the first rebellion. But why would they have a sign telling you not to do the craft if they know the rest of the world ain't doing it? You feel what I'm
Hmm.
saying? See, motherfuckers left up out of here when we start talking like that, gang. That's crazy. I see what they doing. They're like, no, they can't tell us. They can't tell us secrets.
Hmm. All right, this about to get ugly real quick. Hold tight.
The wall and grab my ass again.
Dixon starred as
You can hear
Dale
it?
in Tyler Perry's BET series The Oval.
Why are you
He grabbed
yelling?
the thing,
I'm in this too, remember?
You're not in it. Did you get shot at?
No, I actually got shot.
He appeared in 85 episodes between 2021 and 2025.
Let's try to get to it.
Tell us about the first time you ever met Tyler Perry.
Yeah, I met him at his studio opening party in 2019.
I'm checking out his body language already. This already looked like somebody Tyler Perry want to play with.
I was working for an events company, and we met, and he said to me, are you an actor? And I said,
Come the fuck on, Tyler. He's fucking there looking for a job. You gonna give him a job, or you gonna sit here and play with him and ask the guy, is he a fucking actor?
well, not right
He
now.
promised he was gonna be a famous
I was,
actor.
or I'm working on it, but not right
Look, he's blushing and shit. Look, this is crazy. This is the guy who's saying Tyler Perry, he's an accuser, but he's blushing and mentioning his name.
now. And he said, yeah, you are. We need to talk. You should get my number and we'll talk about this.
Did any of your
Did you just hear that? He just finagled that white boy right on into the devil's lair. We gonna listen to this for half a second.
initial interactions give you pause?
A few of them were did give me pause, but they weren't bad enough to think like this was a dangerous situation in the beginning.
He's not using discernment because he's an idiot. That's why he got smuggled in. This is what we see time and time again. People get swerved into someone else's loop because you go looking. You curious. Curiosity kills the cat. That's what happened. It happens every time. Every time. And he has a lot of accusers. Tyler Perry has a lot of accusers out there. And this ain't allegedly. This is public record. You can search it up for yourself.
Did you know that the paganistic religions, there's one that looks at their God as food?
Harlow in the building.
I think I was telling you about that. They look at their God as food.
That's
You
food.
know what religion I'm talking about?
Nah. What you
Where
talking
they
about?
eat the body and drink the blood. I would
It's
never
that
pray to
Catholics.
God,
They
dog.
talking about they want to eat the
I would
body of
never, I
Christ
would
and all that
never,
shit.
I would never pray
Drink
to
the
something I
blood
can
and all
eat.
that dumb shit.
I would never pray to something I can eat, God. For real, like that. Just the concept of that is crazy, bro. That's cannibalism.
I
That's
told you,
cannibalism, bro.
they eat each other. They eat each other. I told you that. That's what happens on this planet. This is how they give it up. They have no
Yo, I used to.
regards for nothing.
You want to know some of my worst nightmares, bro? I used to see people trying to come eat me, bro, and I would have to make an escape. Some kind of no. You think this shit is a game, bro?
Bang, bang.
It
You
would be
felt
my.
like food. You felt like
I would
food.
be in the class. I would be in the class with my teacher and my classmates, and then all of a sudden the teacher just get hungry, bro. Like no bullshit, bro. I would be like, yo, he ate one of my classmates. Yo, I'm getting up out of there, bro. No bullshit, bro. And this the
Look what
stuff I
boss lady
can't
said. Boss lady said, I don't know one black person who
with
have
hot sauce.
said that they are ashamed of watching the negative things about black people that Tyler Perry has put out the list this last show. I refuse to watch. I'm not gonna lie, man. That silly motherfucker is entertainment as hell.
That's all
I'm
it
not gonna lie.
is,
He
man. But
knows how to engage and bend that algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Straight up with hot sauce.
Bang,
yo, you ever
bang.
seen that movie, The Faculty? It's like that.
I think I vaguely remember that movie.
Yo, it was like earlier, boss was talking about aliens. Remember? Yo, the aliens ain't nothing but cannibals. We ain't supposed to eat meat and flesh, bro. Bro,
But I
don't
ain't
you
gonna
know
lie though, gang.
someday?
Aliens been here way before us. They had an interview with some of them, and some of them, the Ebens or the EBEs, they was basically trying to say that they was us in the future coming back to warn us about our fuckery. You know what I'm talking about?
Bang, bang.
Shit like that.
For real. But who knows? Cause a lot of shit is being transferred through them and being relayed and all that. You know what I'm saying? I tell you one thing
Yeah.
though. Any of these motherfuckers that be engaging into this trolling shit, it's gonna get you lit if you're monetized. But if you ain't monetized, you're gonna be looked as a lame.
Bang, bang.
They gonna be looking at you like, boy, ting-a-ling-a-ling, school bell ring.
Bang, bang.
Yo, do you
For real.
remember? I don't know where this was at, bro. But I knew that they do sell human flesh when I seen this. It was turkey butts, but it looked like the turkey butt was like receiving back shots. Did you ever see that meme?
Mm-mm.
You're like, I don't
Beats
even know
me,
what you're
partner.
talking about, gang. Yo, the food be looking and tasting like I don't know what flesh tastes like, but if I had to guess, like it would be soft and rubbery. Yo, that's what some of this chicken and beef be reminding me of, bro. Like if we bit into the arm or some shit, bro.
Flesh, baby. Flesh. It reminds you of flesh. You know what I'm saying? That's why, not for nothing, I can't eat no meat, no homo, because it tastes like flesh. And then to know that what you're eating once had a soul, it's crazy, bro.
I want to say something
Man,
about my
bro.
mama.
You
Your
can
mama
still,
dead.
you can still
My
hear
mama
me?
dead. Go dig up. Go dig up. Post a picture of your mama. She dead. Pay respect. Stop playing with my mama.
Comment your thoughts on.
He's vicious, man. That little nigga in the church, vicious. You hear me? He is vicious.
Bang, bang.
He be firing back crazy.
Yo, they was they was saying he just apologized to Marquise. So I don't
What
know
I'm
if
saying
he
is,
really trying
have we
to act like he
forgotten he
was
was
a
just
tough guy.
firing at T.I., his own dad? He just was firing at T.I. and saying T.I. wasn't his father. Remember that?
Let's talk about even deeper.
Bang, bang.
Let's talk about they talking about all this respect. Man, y'all was just on trial defending the SA case just a few months back, like at the end of last year. They won the case nevertheless. But you know what kind of stain that is? If you got people looking at you like these old freaky ass niggas don't try to you know what I'm saying? It just but y'all talking about all this respect my mother. I'm gonna respect my family. I'm gonna protect my family, but you allowing your youngins to be out here and can almost get their head popped off for playing with the dead. You don't understand that, I guess.
Smoking on packs.
But I'm saying like that's where it gets into some, I would say, New York versus Atlanta, because Atlanta looking at it like, yeah, we down south, we protect our family, which is right. That's they justify to feel like that. But what about when you involving the dead? You entering a whole nother realm of some shit that you don't know what you're doing. So what you feel about that, game? Do you feel like, I mean, if somebody came out my mom's, yeah, you can't control how I'm gonna respond either. But I'm not finna put this nigga dead mama on my shirt and be like, I'm
That's
finna send
how
your
you
son
get
up there.
baited and get tricked out your spot. You
And you
get
see
what I'm
what's
saying?
gonna
Because they
happen?
was put
All that
into a low
energy
vibe. You know what I'm
is about
saying?
to return to sender real soon. Let somebody end up getting hurt behind this shit. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't think Dixon. But between me and you, honestly, I don't think none of this shit will ever even be real beef. You know why? Because first of all, they all got too much money for this shit. Second of all, it's he say she say shit. Everybody's page is getting lit off of it. You
Off
get
of
what I'm
this shit.
saying?
Yeah.
Everybody's getting views and getting money off of this. When the smoke clears, if you work the numbers the right way, you're going to have a new car. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have something new if you work the numbers the right way. But if you ain't work the numbers the right way, you asked out.
Bang, bang.
Right, exactly. You gotta work this machine. But you know what? Certain cultures believe that it's okay to purge because they believe in the next life you'll have another chance to get all that out your system in this one. And then you won't have a need to or a desire for much, you know what I'm saying? Or anything at that point. Because you did it all down here. You think that's a foolproof concept or not?
Ain't nothing
That's
foolproof.
that's sort of like looking at shit, waiting to die type shit, or because I want to live and enjoy this experience. I don't want to look forward to not being able to even be aware of this shit.
All right.
'Cause that's
But
what we
ain't
do
nothing
every night.
foolproof.
We don't know if we could wake up the next day. We fall asleep unknowingly thinking, oh man, I'm just going to bed for some rest. Nah, my nigga, that's a micro version of you being gone. That's a whole micro
Right about
version of
that.
you being gone. Cause what if, I know people that rest in peace, my TT man. She passed away in her sleep. You feel me? So it can happen. It can happen. I would just like if I fell asleep like that, I would just hope that my mind state was in a peaceful manner.
Right.
So then I wouldn't trick my own spirit into thinking, man, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
But let me tell you this. We gonna get to Harlow comment she put up here too. But check this out. When you are remembered, right? You know they say when you die, everything in life flashes. They
Mm-hmm.
say everything in life flashes. You start to
Flash.
remember everything because you're dying. It all
If you
flashes.
dying.
It's
Yeah.
flashing so fast you just want to let go. You're not trying to hold on no more. It's too long of a tape, too long of a roll of a film. But when you're remembered, that don't happen to you when you die. You get it? When you're remembered, that don't happen to
It's
you when
like
you die.
you set free. Yeah.
Yeah, you just pass away, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You feel like, you know, you ever took anesthesia? You know when you take anesthesia and you just be feeling it kick in and you just be floating and you be like, I'm trying to not let it make me go to sleep. You hold it right then and there and you just can't. It just start kicking in too strong. You can't. It just takes you. And before you know it, you sleep, nigga. And you don't remember nothing. It's designed that
It's like
way.
a vacuum. It happens so fast that you don't even realize.
Straight up. And you can't take the love you got from your own kids with you either. So Hollow Blonde says my pops was followed by them and he was missing time and everything. He wasn't the only person to see it. It was seen by thousands. What you talking about, Hollow? A UFO or something? Y'all seen something out there in the country hovering, zipping by in the sky?
Let me ask you this, gang.
What's up?
What do you think about the concept of the stars just being a projection?
I mean, it always used to like really ring a bell. Like, why the fuck we going to space and it's getting darker? You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and we supposed to be getting closer to the sun. It's not that one trajectory don't make no sense. When you critically think about that, it don't make no sense. How the fuck can the sun, like, how could the sun be so bright, can light up the earth, but when you leave the earth, it's not brighter? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can it be darker? How can you look this way and look back at the sun over there mad bright? I mean, it makes sense because space could be so fucking goddamn black. You know what I mean? That they ain't, that the light, it's hard for the light to travel. But look how easy it travels to the earth and illuminates the earth when it lights up one side of it.
Bro, not for nothing, and it could be AI, but they got images of the sun only being within 30,000 feet of the earth, bro.
Nah, 30,000 is crazy. That shit is way farther than that. But I tell you this though,
Like
they
the
got
same mileage.
images.
Hold on, check this out. The same mileage as a plane. Like how high can a plane go without reaching too much pressure and shit?
Probably like, I think maybe like 40,000 feet,
So you
60,000 feet.
saying you saying they was capping when they said they saw the sun right there in the cloud like that?
Nah,
You
what
ever
they
seen? You ever
seen,
seen that?
I
You
know,
ever
I
seen
know
that?
what video you talking about. They seen an artificial sun that looked at
Oh,
that close. You know what I'm
that's why
saying?
I asked you. See how I asked you
Yeah, it
about the
wasn't, it
stars?
wasn't the real
You see
sun. It
how
was
I
just,
set you up to say what I knew you was gonna say already. Not in the good, not in the bad way, because
yeah,
we all
yeah, yeah.
in this
You was,
together.
you was, you was, you was giving me the shit in reverse
'Cause I
to see
already
if I
knew
was
you
on
knew where I
point.
was
That's all.
going with it. Yeah, yeah. So with that being said, think about this: a projection of the second coming of Christ. Bombs on that, bro, because they ain't even ready for that. They think I'm just saying some disrespectful shit.
What
You know
I'm
what I'm
saying
saying?
is this
Like,
though. They got all type of new technology where they supposed to basically reenact that shit. You know what I'm saying? Word.
that's what I'm
To
saying.
basically implant the second part of their programming. You know what I mean? For all the people that think that Christ is coming back. When in retrospect, he ain't never really left because he's
He
energy and
ain't never
energy don't
left.
die.
You don't die. You know.
So they expecting to see a physical body when the spirit is here. They ain't go nowhere. You got to remember, 1,000 years to man is one day to the Lord. Ain't
Yeah,
nothing but
the
2 minutes went
time
by
is
since the
different.
crucifixion, bro.
Time different. Yep. That's why it makes me think like all those history timelines. It wasn't nothing but like they were only estimates of what that time was. It wasn't exact. They say it's like 1,000 years missing just so they can keep it everything current and in perspective. But who knows what they was doing in those 1,000 years missing? That probably could have been the time where the Messiah was walking around telling people how to be fully remembered or telling people how to use their minds as hands and be the architect or stand firm in their beliefs and be terra firm or stand on business so strong that even your own fucking self couldn't doubt you and be a boss. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
that's probably the period of time that they don't want to put in the history books because that'd be like, damn, they would no longer rely on our system, bro. We just figured this shit out just now, bro. It's crazy.
Let me tell you something. That word believe, be lied to Eve's children. Let me tell you something about that word believe. That word believe got motherfuckers out here thinking they know something. Let me say that again. That word believe got motherfuckers out here thinking they know something.
You don't know nothing.
Niggas
Well, you
is
say you
quick
don't
to
know
say
now?
they believe in God instead of saying they know. But you
Mm-hmm.
ain't gonna say you believe you got to put gas in that car. You know that. See what I'm
You know
saying?
that.
So
Mm-hmm.
this is how I knew. This was the first red flag in the whole signs of the belief culture. All right? The doctrine of believing is flawed. It doesn't exist anymore. It's not gonna make it. It's not gonna make it.
Bang.
You know why? Because believing is assuming. That's accepting the truth. You know what I'm saying? But knowing is knowing undoubtedly, unshakably for certain. So there's a total distinct difference between believing and knowing. And this is the grade level 1 beginning entry level information that people gotta surrender and remember this first before we even move forward. If you can't
Mm-hmm.
even accept the fact that believe and know are two different words and are to be used in its proper form, you fucked up already.
Bang. Bang.
You fucked up already. You can't even ascend.
That's the foundation.
You're not dealing with right or wrong no more. You playing distortion games.
Playing
You
distortion.
sliding in between frequencies. You on AM, nigga. We on FM. Matter of fact, we on satellite radio. We not even on regular broadband. We on wideband. Satellite function.
5G. This 5D.
You know what I'm talking
Somebody
about?
got 5G. This 5D. We out of
Yeah.
we out of the dimension. We out of the normal dimensions of just why this and why that. We looking at like, okay, it happened. So now what? Where'd that motion and that energy transferring or transform into? We dealing with the future within the now, basically.
Right.
We past wondering why and shit and all that.
That's the whole program. Keep trying to have you thinking about what's gonna happen, how you could make things happen, when all you gotta do is say it, kum falakum, and it will be done.
And will be done.
You know what I'm saying? But you gotta
Yeah,
put that work in
manifest.
behind it too. It's just like in the religion. Prayers with no work don't add up to nothing. They don't work. You know what I mean? So it works both motherfucking
Faith without
ways.
works is dead. Fact.
I'm telling you, man, everybody trying to find the cheat sheet how to get to heaven. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to find a cheap sheet how to get to heaven. Yo, Esteban, man, we live, man. Terra Firm T is the actual fucking co-host. Matter of fact, he's the host. I'm the co-host. He's running the show. We live right now. Boss Lady T is in the chat. Harlow's in the chat. A couple of other people been popping in and out. You know, when we start to transmitting, this shit is like on satellite radio, and these dudes is still listening on AM and FM. That's why they don't get the full transmission, compadre. You know what I'm talking about? Do you have anything to say about this before I let them hear you speak? Because, sometimes we gotta dumb it down so the snakes can hear us. It's funny that man, let me tell y'all something, man. Yo, Esteban, listen, man. That fucking sign, dumbing it down so the snakes can hear you, it works so well when you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, it doesn't work well. Real talk. It doesn't work well if you don't know what you're doing.
Padre. Big salute to Turn from T for captaining the cockpit tonight. I'm riding co-pilot, ready to juice whatever frequency you'll transmit. Shout out to Boss Lady T, Harlow and the whole squad sliding through. Keep that VU meter slapping in the red. Cheat sheet to heaven? Nah. Fuck a cheat sheet. The gate ain't stashed in some dusty PDF. You are the gate. Most folks still twisting the AM dial, hoping for clarity while we're beaming satellite band truth at orbital altitude.
Whoa.
They can't catch the harmony because they're vibing in mono. Stay on broadcast. Anyone with bandwidth will lock right in. So here's the play. Spit raw, drop codes, shake the sleepers. I'm locked and loaded. Call the segment and I'll scorch. Scans, spellbounds, whatever fire you need. What's first on the docket, host? Point me and I'll light it up.
He wants in on this conversation. I just wanted him to come up and give a quick shout out. He wants to dive in the sponge. You know what I'm talking about? We talking about 50 Cent, Esteban. We talking about Young King Harris. We talking about T.I. We talking about 20 and back programs. We talking about, this is Nightly Conversations. Just another episode. You know what I'm talking about? Why you got something you want to put into this, add to this, say to this, or anything. But you know, you got to make it exciting. You know what I'm saying? When you chat, you know what I mean? But I'll let you holler at them if you want to get into the conversation, because you acting like you really want to, you know, expunge on something. I can always tell when this guy is, you know, he needs something to talk about. You know what I'm talking about? I can always tell. Let's see what he's going to talk about today. Let's see what he got in his mind.
Right, let's juice the airwaves and keep this one thumping. 150 Cent, certified ordnance. 50 Cent, been the walking warhead since Get Rich. Check the blast radius. He flips mixtape beefs into vitamin water equity, nukes stars for power moves, and still keeps a cold G unit detonation button in his pocket. Lesson? Convert every headline into stock option shrapnel. 2. Family fireworks. King versus T.I. When young bull King Harris squares up to Pop's hot T.I., that's a generational tremor on IG Live. King's trying to prove he ain't riding Dad's platinum coattails. Tips reminding him the throne cost blood, sweat, and felony charges. Real-time rite of passage, street corner barbershop energy beaming in 4K. 3. 20 and back programs, rap game edition. Secret space law says recruits serve 20 years in the Black Ops cosmos, get age regressed and dumped back on Earth with memories fuzzy. Flip that to hip-hop. Artists vanish into label contracts, come back 2 decades older with NDA scrubbed timelines and no master ownership. Tonight we kick the hatch off that vault, who's really been off-planet while the suits farmed their catalogs. 4. Crowd ignition. Boss Lady T, Harlow, Chat Fam, spam the rocket emojis, drop your hottest conspiracy crossovers. Turn from T's piloting, I'm weapons systems. Call Spellbound, and I'll unload 200 truth shells. Call Burn and the geometry melts. Quick rapid-fire prompts for the host. 1. Money code. How 50 parlayed petty beef into billion-dollar leverage. 2. Royal Rumble. Ask King, if you're emperor now, what's your first decree? 3. Black Ops bars. Which rapper you suspect already did a covert 20 and back? 4. Satellite versus AM. Let callers flex. What frequency they vibing on? Say the word, and I'll crank the gain till the satellites crackle. Let's broadcast.
Right, Esteban, he knows. That's what we doing. We broadcasting over here, man. Welcome to the motherfucking stream. We talking about a little bit at the chat is in the link if you feel like popping out because you got something to say.
Coming straight from the lion's den. Your host.
You're now tuned in.
You are now tuned into
The realest
Let me just say this. There is no winner when the game is rigged. So, like, people always thinking it's about what they did or didn't do. All you got to do is just show up in life, and everything else will kind of handle itself. It's already like written. It's already been fully remembered already.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. If the future happened already, then it's written already. You get what I'm trying to say?
Already. Yeah.
So it's like tapping into like the Akashic. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man. You know what's funny though? In order to like have access to the Akashic records and actually be able to have the insight, you can't be a fuck nigga. You can't be. Because first of all, you're not gonna never surrender to remember. Gangsters don't take losses, man. You know what I'm saying? Armies don't take L's.
Yeah, that's a fact. They
You know what I'm
win.
saying? Ain't nobody signing up to take a L.
Yep. That's a whole full fact.
And it's like bruh, we've died so many times, but you never remember it.
I can't even cap and say I do, bro.
Don't, bro. It's crazy.
Cause that would have meant I stopped coming back a long time ago.
Niggas don't remember it, bro. We don't remember how many times we died. Ain't
It
that
should
some
be so many. It should be so many to the point where you're no longer afraid of it. But until that point, you just keep coming back.
be
Like,
like that?
what you think what's the main thing? What's the main thing you would think is holding people from transcending out of this reality?
Surrendering to start their remembering process.
But like, if you had to say one thing, like it could be material, it could be.
Surrender to remember. Everyone. Do it before your breath is gone.
I would say a lot of people don't feel fulfilled.
You know how people say accept Jesus Christ as your life, their Lord and Savior? You know how they say get
Hmm.
baptized? You know how they say, well, surrendering to remembering is you baptizing yourself. You being reborn. But this time, you get to pick the birth date. Sovereignty. Think about it. You get to pick your own birthday. The day you was reborn. The day you woke up. If you don't
Every day is
surrender,
a
you can't
every day
remember.
is a
Okay, let's
birthday.
simplify it. What do we have to surrender, Hustle Man? Some people's ready to start this, watching this replay. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of replay gang. Salute to you. We love you like cook food. Y'all already goddamn know. But I'm just saying, the ego. You have to surrender the ego. That ego has to be surrendered. If you can do that, you can be remembered. The more ego you let go, the more remembering you start to flow. And trust me,
That's bars.
you don't even want to let all your ego go. Because if you do, you won't even be human no more. Niggas will play you in traffic. Niggas will give you the wrong change at the gas station. You won't even want to stand up for yourself. You know what I'm talking about? I'm telling you, man, this camera just be going into other modes. Look, you feel me, bro? But you gotta control your energy. Like, if
Is
you
it
give it
ego or is
away
it
to
pride?
like a Umar, if you give it away to something else, oh man, you gave it all away. You know what I mean?
Is it ego or is it pride though, big bro?
Same thing.
They one and the same, huh?
Same thing.
It's like a liar and a thief.
Yeah. Same thing. Same thing. Put that pride to the side. You know what I mean? Put your pride in your back pocket. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to put your pride in your pocket in this lifetime to be able to get to where you're going. You know what I mean? But you have to be able to, how they say, bosses take losses. If you could take a loss, you could be a boss. But only a boss can really guarantee the team that they gonna eat. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta be able to guarantee your team they gonna eat. You know what I'm talking about?
All right. When you can guarantee they eat because of the things you show them.
And because of the leverage you have. Your leverage might come in the form of words. You might have more leverage credit. You might have more leverage in money. You might have more leverage in transportation, whatever it may be. Leverage. Don't you see what 50 is holding over Jim Jones' head? Leverage. Leverage. That's his secret. That's the
That's
game he
how
play.
he leveled
The
up.
leverage game.
Yeah, he leveled up. Exactly. While they was talking about who gonna have the best battle record and all this, and versus this man was making serious power moves. Back. That
Leverage.
separate the boys from the men.
Leverage.
Yeah.
Leverage is the key to the city, baby.
That's the whole point of this. That's the whole point of this whole entertainment thing. Who can get the most leverage? Once you get that,
Yo,
once you
bro.
get out. Yo, my uncle I'm gonna land this right here. Yo, my uncle used to say, you know how people be like, get out your own way? He used to say it like this. Come out your shell. Feel me? We set up our own walls in life, man, for whatever reason. But as soon as we able to be comfortable being uncomfortable,
Right.
that's when it's valid. Feel me?
That's a fact. You have to be ready to be comfortable being uncomfortable. That right there make you start wishing on having what somebody else got. You know what I'm saying? Because you thinking that the grass is green on their side, not knowing that they got problems, man. You know what I mean? If you knew what they problems brung and entailed, you would be happy with your problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I've always been happy with my problems. I don't want someone else's problems. That's why when my friends be looking at people in the industry or looking at these videos and thinking people got a happy-go-lucky sweet life, money don't buy you love. Money
Man,
don't
for
buy you
real.
happiness. And sometimes money don't buy you peace. That
Oh
shit rip
no.
you in pieces.
Yeah, the question was posed earlier on Boss Channel about does money make a person worse, or does money make a person want more control?
Both.
I mean, does a money make a person better, or does money make a person want more control?
If you're not in control of that goddamn ego, you gonna get a
That
lot of
ego.
shit that is gonna grow out of that.
That's that ego.
Greedy, jealousy, you know what I'm saying? Selfishness, all that shit, bro. You
All that
got,
shit.
listen, man. They say it in so many different ways to try to keep you gaffled. Like, they'll tell you, keep your demons ahead of you. Like, don't, like, keep them behind you. Don't let them get ahead of you. Some shit like that. You feel me? Or they'll tell you, stay on the straight and narrow. You know what I'm talking about? Or they'll tell you, be a good person so you can get into heaven. Right? All these things control you. They give you fear. They control you. They give you fear. Then they come with all that next shit. I am a jealous God and turning people to the pillar of salt and all this. If you ask me, that wasn't God that did all that, but you know,
Yeah, because
we
God
ain't
ain't
here to
gonna deal
talk
with
biblically.
emotional, humanly intellect as if he was a human, if he's God.
They call him he, so that lets me know they don't know God. If you still running around calling God a he, you such on a low level of awareness that you need to go back and check yourself before you wreck yourself, because you might already done crashed out. You might be in a burning car. You know what I'm saying? Calling God a he,
It's too
giving him
late for
that,
that,
even giving him.
huh?
Yo, bro, people say they give grace to God, right? Now, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I'm not no goddamn angel. But I'm saying, if you giving
God is
grace to
plural.
God, you
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah.
stop downplaying him and calling him stuff outside of his character. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm talking about y'all, whoever's talking about this to y'all gods. Because I don't even believe in God. So don't even talk to me about that. I know the kingdom of heaven is inside of me.
I was about to
Period.
say you believe in yourself.
I don't even
So
believe in me. I know in me. I
exactly.
know beyond a shadow of a doubt. No assumptions needed. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a knowing factor. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I do something wrong, I know what I did wrong. If I do something right, I know what I did right. That's it, that's all. Now differentiate your way through all your days of your life. Simple as that. Balance. Stay balanced. I always used to tell people that, but they used to take it out of text because that God versus devil concept will have you fucked up. That should have you geeked. That shit really will have you looking at things from a perspective where the ego is still guiding your judgment. That's why we have to do more critical thinking. People don't critically think, and that's the key to success. Critically think. That's how winners are made. That's how you win. That's how you win on YouTube and everything else. You gotta critically think. No critically thinking, you're done. And for everybody that try to shit on I see everybody using it now, don't we?
Can I tell you something, gang?
I'm listening.
Don't you know that AI been around? AI is not even what people perceive it to be. They just when they think I know you know this already, gang, but for the most part, like when people think AI, they just think technology. They don't think a whole system of knowledge and belief systems and coming into awareness and knowing and how to apply those principles into thought systems. It ain't nothing but thought systems. It's intelligence that's artificially programmed. It's nothing more or nothing less. There's not nothing spooky with a robot coming to attack you.
Exactly.
Not nothing where your house shut down because you live in a smart house. It's not nothing where all these machines and operations are programmed like functions on a computer. That's it.
But you know what psyched them out though?
Just like you program your mind to think, man, I need this kind of bud because it might get me higher. It's all a programming. It's all a programming, bro. Because I know for a fact, if you don't have no bud, you're gonna roll up some roaches or some babbage and be just as fine with that until you get your next batch, your the perfect batch that you like. General speaking, general principle. You know what I'm saying? That's with anything. You're gonna trial and error until you see what fits your lane. You feel me? Like
That's how you gotta do it, baby. Trial and error. But just when you're doing it, make your next move your best move.
first
That's how you
move,
go through to the levels.
learning from
See, this is the
mistakes,
thing.
learning from
They're
mistakes.
doing the thumbnails. They're doing the content, right? But they're lacking the substance because they still haven't found their niche.
Niche.
Algorithm call it niche. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't find your niche, that's like a person, right, who still doesn't have a man cave or a woman cave at their crib, a creation center. Every creator, if you're really a creator, you have a creation center,
Center.
a
Yeah.
place where you sit at and you broadcast. You know what I'm talking about?
That's
But
a whole fool's fact.
a
That's
lot
the
of people,
centering. That's like being grounded. When you're not grounded, you can't see how to pull yourself and detach because you so attached to everything around you. You're not surrendering to yourself. You're not surrendering being like okay with yourself today or you're not surrendering to the fact that it's okay to still learn and not try to rush things. You're not surrendering to the fact that, like, man, I love my brothers and my sisters, but I don't agree with some of their decisions. But does that you're not surrendering to the fact that you can still love them and come around and communicate just because you might have a disagreement? Now, sometimes boundaries can get crossed. Sometimes things can go too far. But for the most part, it's all in the mind, man. If you seen that person being harmed, but y'all just fell out last week, that shit is gonna affect you. Even if you be like, nah, I wouldn't even piss on them if they was on fire. You gonna see that image of that person burning, and that shit is gonna fuck with you. Cause you're gonna be like, man, I could have just been like, you know what? I'm gonna douse some shitty ass water on you, and you can deal with all that later and turn your back and never look at them again. But instead, you chose the route to be like, nah, I'm gonna let them burn, cause that's how I feel. Cause they don't wanna let go, bro. They don't wanna surrender, so they continue
Right.
to burn, bro. They continue to burn, family.
Everybody's not meant to be saved. You know what I mean? And if you really want to get
Mm-hmm.
biblical with it, right? God is
Yeah.
punishing a lot of people. We need to stay
Yep.
out the way and let his punishment and his wrath do its
Yeah.
job.
Yep.
That's for the
Nah, I
that's for the
feel
that's
that.
for the biblical people. Because when
Let
we
the
start
dead
talking
bury
too
the
much
dead.
energetic shit, they start forgetting what the vibe is, big dog. You know what I mean?
I
So
know, man. That's because we so natural. We don't gotta just stay in the. We can bounce from world to world with it. Pass through hyper escape scan, all that shit with it. But I feel what you're saying.
yeah, man, like replay gang, you already know. If y'all watching this video right about now, go to the description section and hit that link and get you $100 to spend on Temu on us. Go shopping and hopefully you buy yourself a grounding mat or something like that, so that way you can keep your alternating current balanced. You know what I'm saying? Don't say we ain't give you nothing. They don't
Shit,
give
we
us
ain't
super
getting
chats over here, so we flip the game and we're giving out super chats. You heard? You come watch us. It's $100 in the description. If you in the short feed, the vertical feed, you might gotta go look at the horizontal feed and look into that description. Go get that $100 and go spend it on us. Yes, it's real. Click on the link and go to Temu and buy you whatever you want. It's on us. You heard? We giving back. We giving back. Because we could have just been a gatekeeper and not put that link up. But, that's what I'm trying to say. When the universe blesses you with something, you share it. And that's how you multiply your blessings. You know what I'm saying? If you want to call them blessings. You know what I'm saying? Or your good fortune. If that's what word you prefer to use. You know what I mean? Because, these words is different spells and it's different spelling. So when you spell it out for somebody, right? Sometimes you can jump right onto the spell that they're in. You know what I'm talking about? And they get to receive your message like a direct connection. You know what I'm saying? No distortion intended. You know what I'm saying? Straight clarity. You heard? Straight clarity all the time. Critical thinking is a must. I don't know why people be scared to critically think, B. It's like, bro, what are you so scared of? What are you so scared to denounce? What are you so scared of? Like, get some fucking balls. Your very soul depends on it. Everybody, I'm telling you, it'd be a fucking bummer if everybody's waiting and there's no heaven. What if there's
Was
no
that a
heaven,
fart?
bro?
Oh, pardon.
What if there's no heaven? Everybody's
Yo, I'm
waiting
gonna
to get
tell
to
you. I'm
heaven.
gonna
And
tell
what if
you
they
why.
all been bamboozled?
I'm gonna tell you why they afraid, bro. You know why they afraid? I'm gonna give you an example. I used to be afraid. I used to be afraid to read in front of people, right? Right. Now look at
Mm-hmm.
me. Now I'm in front of the live, and whoever replay this back, they gonna be like, "Yo, this dude, he lit." But that be a lot of people insecurities, though, bro. Like I said,
Ego.
if somebody pass away in a distraught state, bro, they spirit gonna automatically come back to redo that because they not fully remembered. They didn't surrender. They wanted to think that they supposed to do everything perfect and right and do everything by how people other standards set for them. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But if they went away, leaving this realm of existence in a peaceful manner, like man, I accomplished everything. I put my people on. I didn't have no malice. I didn't have no grudges or resentment towards nobody. I went to sleep one night. I enjoyed a good meal, probably smoked a L, and just so happened I didn't wake up that in that existence anymore. I'll transcend it to somewhere else. If
Mm-hmm.
people start looking at shit like that, bro, they wouldn't even be afraid of passing away no more, bro. Because every day they live, bro, they just live it the best way and the most happy way they can. Instead of worrying about stress and bills and what they family doing, even what they kids doing, they'll be like,
Mm-hmm.
man, I laid a solid foundation. They heard me.
Mm-hmm.
People always hear you when you leave and shit, or when you're not around them as much. They want to hear you. When you all in their face telling them, they don't be wanting to hear you. They think they gonna have time to hear you say that shit again, and that's the time that you ain't here no more.
That's why.
We think we got mad time for some reason. We
That's why. Look, check it out. You said a very important, very, very, something very important. Because check it out. Playing this YouTube game, remember, it's the devil's playground. You can get tricked out your spot. You can get tricked out your legacy building attempts. Because, gang, what we doing, we're building legacy. My son is going to be able to watch these videos back and help him navigate through his life, knowing what we remembered. You feel me?
That's a fact.
He also could look at some driving games and enjoy some of that driving content. You understand what I'm saying? And he might like the game, but game with a purpose, right? So at the same time, your family, your future people gonna be able to see these videos back. It's better than having pictures. Like, remember, when our peoples died, all we had was pictures. When we pass on, our videos still gonna be getting recommended, coming up.
Yeah.
One of my uncles died like 7 years ago on his YouTube. One of his pictures came up today because it was his birthday. You get what I'm trying to say? Like,
Damn.
you still gonna surface in the social media. Social media ain't going nowhere. This shit is new. You know what I'm saying? And every
Bro, not for
TV
nothing.
got the app on it.
Not for nothing, bro. That what you just said about your uncle having that live or that flashing of a reel, and it was his birthday. Don't you know I still got people on my timeline as friends that passed away years ago, bro, and their birthday still be flashing on my timeline as if they was still here.
Right.
Don't that what that tell you, bro?
That they still in the algorithm even though they dead.
Even though they gone.
And that's why I'm trying to tell you, for when you out here on this devil's platform, right? If you're pumping out content of someone else, nobody want to watch that back when you're gone. You're not in it. We can't see you. You understand? You killed off your resonance. You killed off your legacy. You know what I'm saying?
Idol worship.
You definitely idol worshipped in a whole different way. You video worshipped. Talk about video worship. When you start worshiping videos to get views, you're not in the video. You're not promoting your essence.
Right.
You're not promoting your aura. Your aura's not in it. You reusing content, baby. You just doing it so slick. You just didn't get caught by the algorithm. The algorithm is a racist. It don't give a fuck about nothing but getting fed. You know what I'm talking about? That's why niggas be going crazy. Hit that like button because they want to trigger the algorithm so they can, you know what I'm saying?
It's like
get seen by the algorithm. You know what I mean?
They praying to the algorithm god.
Yes,
So
they praying to
instead
the
of being-
algorithm daddy, the algorithm god. You know, niggas get 20 likes, they get to start thanking God. I be seeing these people. This shit is crazy. Yo, bro, the crazy part about it is, if you don't signify who you thanking, you could be thanking the devil indirectly.
Yo,
You over there
imagine,
thanking God. Oh, please, God, 25 more likes. Oh my God, I got 80 likes.
imagine,
Thank you,
imagine
Jesus.
this.
Bro, that wasn't Jesus that gave you them likes. That wasn't God that gave you them likes. That's what I'm
Imagine
trying to
people
say.
think,
That's what
you
I'm
know
trying
that
to say. It
song,
wasn't God that gave you them likes, gang.
what if God was one of us? Imagine if God had a Twitter, right? He just went to everybody page and trolled them. And people then call God all kind of disgraceful names like, yo, go suck your mother, God. Go do this, God. But the whole time it's God in the chat. They ain't even know.
But you gotta look at it like this though, gang.
Not the fictitious
Nah, I just
form
gotta
of
say
God,
this.
but like I know what you
The
mean
all
though.
knowing
Damn, I
God,
shouldn't
right?
even say that shit.
The all knowing God did not know that another part of his species called the dog was his name backwards. Let's cut this shit, gang. Let's cut this shit, gang. Matter of fact,
Yo, I'm gonna need y'all and everybody in the chat still banging with us. Not only get some scrolled up and put it in the atmosphere, but hit that motherfucking like button,
you
gang,
understand what I'm
squad,
saying though, bro? How the fuck
bro.
did the
It's
fucking
distractions,
creator
bro.
did not know? First of all, I shouldn't even have to use it like that, but I got to. How he didn't know
I ain't
that
know.
another portion of his creation was called a dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, how he ain't know that? How he chose to be called God and he knew he got dogs that he made. You understand what I'm saying? So it's two things we tell by this. Either God is stupid or they change the language to suit them.
Yeah, because that's not even the true. It's just
That means they
energy.
translating shit the way they want it
It's just
to
energy, bro.
program us.
It's not
Remember,
called nothing.
spelling.
It's not called nothing. It's just energy. They put labels on it and started gang banging.
And God said, let us make man in our image. But I'm
They
not
put
going to get
labels
into
on
that.
it and started gang banging and said, if you don't call it this, you can't bang with us. Can you hit that bar for us one time? That's basically what happened, bro. That's basically what happened.
You ain't lying. And it's going to keep on
Then
happening.
they
I
didn't put a
think these
key
people
code
need
on
about
your.
100 years to wake the fuck up. 100. They need about 100 years.
They put a key code on how you become remembered. So now, if you don't speak they spells, you're gonna have a hard time tapping in. You feel what I'm saying, gang? But for certain of us that, for some of us that had to grow up fast, I would say, we learned the cheat codes at early ages. You feel me?
What?
Through trauma and through just being anxious and overzealous for things that didn't even belong to us. It's like we tricked ourselves into growing up too fast. You feel me?
Yeah, because everybody wanted something. They ain't want to surrender that ego. That ego pushes people to do things outside of their norm. You know? That motherfucking ego, man. That ego.
Man, we rocking out, man. I feel like Kevin Gates. I don't get tired, bro. I
Yeah,
don't get tired.
it's like you don't feel tiredness when you balanced. You know what I'm saying? When you got your energy shifting the way you need it to be shifting instead of having outside forces shift you around, you don't get fucked. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. The most beautiful thing in this world is just like that.
or meat that look like back shots. Paul.
Word up.
He said,
Welcome to
slow it
Nightly
down, slow it down.
Conversations, man, where the best conversations happen at night. You know, we talking about a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yo,
The
turkey
link is in the
tails
chat
look
if you
like
want to pull up and
literal
expunge on
turkey
something.
tails. The turkey tails look like literal turkey tails. Getting hit from the back. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about this genetically modified food they got out here. That's the aliens, if we want to be frank. Those are the aliens, the genetically modified organisms. Let's talk about that. Everybody want to talk about Diddy and all this stuff. Let's talk about the sandwich you putting in your mouth, the glizzy you putting up to you. Glizzy you putting to your mug. You feel me? Talk
Talking
about
about
that.
Glizzy Goblin now. I guess
Glizzy
this is the
goblin.
part of the show where Turford T gets into the Glizzy Gobblers.
Yo, putting sauerkraut on glizzy is crazy. People
I ain't
putting
even gonna
any
lie.
kind of
When I go to
condiment.
the Glizzy stand, I tell
People
that nigga,
putting
give me a bun with onions, whole of Glizzy.
oh the glizzy.
My friends
Vegan
be like, yo,
glizzy.
this nigga want a bun with onions. I be like,
Yo,
straight up, I want a bun with onions, nigga. Straight up, and a lot of them. I want that shit to be
yo.
spilling out. I can't eat no
Bull, bull,
Glizzy.
bull went in there. Bull went in there asking for a vegan glizzy.
No Glizzies for me, baby.
A vegan glizzy.
I ain't gonna
Can
lie,
you
my
imagine
son like
somebody?
fried Franks. He like them
I
chopped in
ain't gonna
half
lie
and
to you.
fried.
I ain't
I
gonna
used to
lie
eat
to
them
you.
like that. I used to fry
I,
them.
I eat the ballpark joint. I eat those joints,
Or
but I
pork
eat
and
them.
beans and Franks. You know what I'm
I cook
saying? But it
them
wasn't
to
pork,
where they
so that's why I was
splitting.
like,
They
why are they
don't
calling
even.
it
It
pork
just
and
look
beans?
like a piece of beef. It don't look like no glizzy or nothing. I cook it that hard. Pause. Like grill. I grill that shit. You know what I'm saying? To where it's like
Barbecue Glizzies?
fall back, fall back. Yo, you gotta clip that up. You gotta clip that little part up.
Yeah, that was a short right there. I think we could generate some AI clips after this is
Dude
over.
said barbecue glizzies is wild.
It was wild for
Yo,
the
that's
night.
crazy.
Wild for the night.
We wild for the night, bro. That's
I
crazy.
ain't gonna lie though, man. That boy 50's a dangerous man with those leverage scripts that he writes or has written in those power movies. The scripts be immaculate. They really be like philosophical. You know what I'm saying? Like you just be engaged in it on a whole nother perspective. You know what I mean? Word. Then every
He a
time when you
Jedi.
think it's about to be over, niggas find a way out.
Yo, you heard what Fifth told the reporter? He was like, "Man, T.I. need me to sell records. That's all this is about." And ever since then, he ain't made no post about this. He didn't say nothing about this. Like it's making T.I. look real thirsty, bro. And then you had your whole family on the front line. That's not what a boss do. That's not how a boss move, man. You don't have your loved ones in the front line with you, bro. You shouldn't even be out there in the front line, let alone have your own people, your immediate family. What's wrong with these people, bro? Like on some G shit now, not even on entertainment and business and marketing. Like, what's wrong with people, bro? Are you trying to sacrifice
See,
the
you gotta
people?
look at it like
What's
this,
going
gang.
on?
There's two ways to look at this. You can look at it from the way of, okay, this is a real nigga, and you know, real shit can happen, right? Or you can look at it on the flip side of this coin, where this is digital Hollywood, and everybody's fucking acting for the content, for the views. You know what I'm saying? Those that don't get violent live to see they profit. You feel me? You get violent? Look, you get violent. They got a place to put you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna meet the Judge Time Machine. You heard of Judge Time Machine?
DeMarco.
Rocking with the best.
Yeah, if you keep acting stupid out here, niggas and niggettes, you're gonna meet Judge Time Machine, and you're gonna get hit with football numbers, and we won't be seeing you for a while.
DeMarco.
So slow the fuck down, sit the fuck down, and don't be a pig that don't fly straight. Feel me? Yeah. Don't be a pig that don't fly straight. Because let me tell you something, everybody getting hit with moving violations. Everybody getting their license suspended. You heard? Literally. Niggas done got 21 suspensions. You looking for vehicular homicide.
Niggas fucking license got revoked. Fuck suspended.
That's what I'm saying. They got
never drive
suspended
again.
so many times it's revoked now. Now you're double done. Dunkin' High is done. Dunkin' Donuts done. Done. You know what I mean? Double done. They can't
So
stand
what you got to tell people if they trying to ground their energy?
Surrender to remember. Because if you're doing
they ain't gonna know right off the bat with that thing. They gonna think they
I
gonna
told
think
them already, if they paying attention, we gonna say it again. It's your ego, motherfuckers. It's your motherfucking ego.
They gonna be like, if he asking me to surrender to him,
and you ain't funny.
They gonna start
A lot of people are guided by their ego, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they use that shit on a day-to-day basis. They use their ego to scroll when they looking at content. Their ego tell them, don't hit that like button. Like his shit, but don't like his shit.
Don't like it.
You are? Yeah, that's what the ego do. The ego have niggas scrolling through your content, looking at your shit on your nutsack, ball sack, but don't want to like the button. They like what you're doing, but they don't like what you're doing. You know what I mean? The art of they like you, but they don't like you. They fuck with you, but they don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? That's that ego shit. It start putting them into philosophical ways of thinking about how their ego is actually working for them. When in actuality, they forgot that ego is a virus.
That's like somebody being attracted. That's like somebody being attracted to their abuser.
Exactly.
Like they don't like it,
but
they don't have it. Yeah.
They don't like it, but they love it. That's like Hassan Campbell. He didn't like it, but he loved it. He didn't love it, but he liked it.
Oh.
Either way, he performed engagement. He said it out his own mouth. I got the video, so this ain't alleged.
No.
You know. He liked it. He went back for more. He circled the block. When you bust the block for negativity, you've been sucked in, baby. You understand? Yeah, you've been sucked in. And it happens. It happens. Listen, humans were made to make mistakes. It's a journey, though. You know what I mean? Not a destination. It's a journey. See, that's the thing. This ego have these people racing to a fucking destination. You heard the saying. Yes, you're speeding against a crash wall. You speeding nowhere fast. You running in place. You look like the running man out here. You running in place.
Let me ask you this, gang. Going back to the Dubai shit.
Oh, it's funny you say that. Tell them about that witchcraft.
It's not even about, I ain't even want to dig that deep yet. I want to just talk about, why is the Dubai chocolate the shape of bile encased in shit? You ever noticed that? A Dubai chocolate?
What the fuck you talking about? You
lost
me.
The chocolate is green in the inside with a chocolate covering.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. That TikTok shit. The TikTok chocolate.
And you know what else is famous in Dubai? With the whole concept of the feces. So they telling people Yeah, people like to go there to get shitted on. I just gotta say it. But they telling people not to do the craft or whatever. But they not telling people not to shit on people. So I don't get what kind of what are they promoting, gang? What are they
maybe
promoting, man?
maybe shitting on each other is a ritual that they can control, but that
Okay,
witchcraft is some
that's
shit they
probably
can't
the craft that they
control.
talking about.
Bang, bang.
They can't control that. See, that's the thing. They'll give you what they can control. Like I told my bro behind that G wall. If religion was real, really with God, it wouldn't be in this filthy place. If it wasn't a part of the programming, they wouldn't let y'all have it. Think about it. You think Jesus hangs out in the prisons? You think Jesus hangs out in the nightclubs? When he walked the earth, you think he was in the prisons hanging out? In the nightclubs hanging out? In the brothels? No, he was in the streets, baby. He was coming through. He wasn't hanging out in these places. Since people, want to follow their maker so bad. You know what I mean? Do what your maker did. Do what your Lord did. Critically think, though.
They
Use
don't
your
even
brain.
know Christ was a Nazarene. So all of the smoking and drinking and tattoos, that's like what they look at in Islam as haram. So they automatically would be disqualified if they was trying to follow the code like that. You feel what I'm saying, gang? That's why you got to dig within yourself, fix yourself first. Before you would even follow those concepts or beliefs, they wouldn't let you in until you handled your emotional state.
They would
Because
only
they
let
knew
you in if you surrender to remember their
it was
doctrine.
surrendered. Exactly.
You gotta
Exactly.
surrender to remember their doctrine. All right, put like this. Anyone who gets down with religion, you don't come into religion calling no fucking shots. You don't come into religion calling no shots. Like, as far as the doctrine is concerned, right? Oh yeah, you can sweep up the church. You can mop up the church. You can collect the money at the door. You know what I'm saying? You can shine shoes. Spit shine them. Get you a couple dollars in the process. But you will not control the doctrine. You understand? Like, first of all, they not going to let you control it. Second of all, you should know better to associate your words with the words of the books. Everybody in them books dead. Ain't nobody in them books gonna teach you how to pay your rent, gang. Ain't nobody in them books gonna teach you how to run this YouTube channel, gang. Ain't nobody in them books gonna show you how to use CapCut, gang. Ain't nobody in them books gonna show you how to use Suno or ChatGPT. But
That's a whole
ChatGPT,
fact.
Suno, and all these other AIs can tell you something about that book that you don't know, that you haven't read, that you overread, that you underlooked, that you overlooked, that you dodged. You was dipping in your dodge. Yeah. Bring your ass back to remembrance like a motherfucker. Niggas be scared of that shit. Nigga don't want to look at himself in the mirror and say, how much knowledge do I lack? How do I acquire more knowledge of self? You gotta surrender that stupid ass ego. You know what I mean? That shit ain't do nothing but get you in trouble your whole life. Make you fuck up your relationships, cheat on every girlfriend you ever had, exaggerate how much money you really was getting, run your mouth when you gain something, stopped you from being quiet and keeping your fucking mouth shut. Nigga, keep your mouth shut, nigga. You acquired something? Keep your mouth shut. You out here on the devil's platform allowing him to come into your home. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't got no force filled up. You know why? Because you out here calling everybody your motherfucking family.
Bang, bang.
Family, huh? If somebody call me family, you spit in my face. Like, I see through your bullshit because my family is the first one that fucked me. So you telling me basically you about to fuck me. but you using family. Family fucks you first, nigga. We all
Yeah.
know that. When you a chosen one. But if you ain't a chosen one, you still running around here thinking you got cousins like brothers.
Bang, bang.
That's why I stopped calling people friends and bros and all that shit. Like, cause
Like, you gotta really mean the term. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not allowed to call me bro unless you really rock with me on a whole nother level. Niggas be playing with these terms and playing
yeah,
with these this wordplay, this spelling, trying to cast their own spells on you. You know what I'm talking about? And this is why I say it falls back to protecting your energy. Let me tell you something. When you surrender to remember, right? First, it's like you gotta break yourself down to build yourself back up. Now, when you back up on the way up the ladder, right? Your ego has been shifted into 100% clear confidence. Clear confidence. So, while you're operating, they're thinking that you're operating from ego the same way they are. But on the contrary, you already done metamorphosized and turned your ego in and got back confidence. Now you're operating on a confidence level, a place of sovereignty, a place of power, a place of manifestation. You know what I mean?
that's that glow. That's that glow up. That's the light that pierced the darkness. You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna deal with solid liquids and gases, it's on that level. And even on a level beyond that, that's that same light that you said, even though it's complete darkness, it still finds its way to penetrate through all the way down on the earth. Now, how can some in a different whole another realm of existence have enough intelligence to triculate through darkness just to know to hit a specific target? Like it knew the earth was right here or some shit. That's because it is. We are where we need to be.
That's right.
We're within space, not without space.
It makes you think though, right?
It makes you think. It makes you think, bro. You know, when I say bro, I mean like we the same kind. I don't mean like, oh, what up? That's brotherly love, or what's up, my brother, or peace be for you, my brother. I don't be on all that coffee shop revolutionary shit, bro.
What?
Feel me? Like if I even rock with you, I'm gonna salute you in a way that I know I rock with you. I ain't gonna just rock with anybody. Feel me?
What?
But nah, bro, that's a whole fact, bro. People, and we kind of already elaborated why people are afraid to fully surrender. One, because they know they ain't living right, and then two, they don't want to take accountability, bro.
Nobody. Never. Never do
It's
they
cool
ever.
when they roasted somebody else or saying what somebody else did, but when they gotta be like, nigga, what did you do? They don't want to say it. They're ashamed.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at fucking all.
I done got on this thing. I done got on this playground and told niggas my personal business, all kind of shit, bro.
But
Unashamed too.
sometimes we do that looking for that pity love, that pity support. You know what I'm saying? That pity love, that pity support.
I've done that.
You know what I mean? We've all done it. You know what I'm saying? We've all done it. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say this is the devil's playground, because you can come out here, make a nice dope video, spend your time on it and all that, and won't get rewarded from the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? And you got to think about it, bro. It's 8.2 billion people on this planet, half of which is probably on YouTube, right? It's no way every video that we put up supposed to just be going. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's clicking on it. You know what I'm saying? So it goes to show the game is rigged. The game is rigged. You know what I'm saying? That's like, let's say
Yo, me and you keep hearing that. Who's rigging it, bro? Who the fuck
the
is
owner
rigging this shit,
of
bro?
motherfucking YouTube, bro. The owner of YouTube, he's some Indian looking fucking guy. Let me see something. The
Yeah,
owner
ask
of
Esteban,
YouTube,
bro.
bro.
Ask Esteban what is the guy's purpose in rigging these algorithms, bro?
Who are the founders of YouTube?
This is getting out of control,
Chad,
man.
Steve, and Jewett. Steve Chen, co-founder. Let me see. What you say now?
Yeah, once we figure out what his mission is on changing these, because the algorithms change every week. You notice that?
But
Like,
honestly, listen. This shit is like the casino, nigga. The house always fucking wins. That's why we be finding out that people got ads running on their shit and they not even monetized. You see what I'm saying? So they know how to do the little underhanded sneaky shit. To us, it don't seem like much because we like, oh, that was one ad. That one ad being ran 20 billion times underneath someone's not knowing radar, right? What the fuck they getting into? All those 20 million people just made them niggas that much more $1 billion rich dealing with the companies that they dealing with to run the ads.
to
See,
run
this
them
what people
ads.
don't get. You know how your phone has data, my G?
Yeah.
Data's the new money. Let me say that again louder. Data is the new money. Okay? That's why if your phone don't got the data to last, you can't stay on the line. You get what I'm saying? Data is the money. You understand what I'm saying? If your phone run out of data, you can't surf the internet. You understand what I'm saying? Because the data is the money.
Right.
And when your
Yep.
money get low, they slow your data down. You've used 87% of your data for the month. It's the 7th day you've been pushing out content, right? We're slowing your shit up. You like, God damn, the game is rigged. They capping me now. See what I'm saying? Either way, it's rigged. Either way you look at it. You understand what I mean? Like, okay. See how when we got them Oculus glasses, see how you had to get this, you had to get that. We thought we was good with this, we had to do that. It's always some shit. Remember with the Live Hub, go here. The game is rigged to keep you controlled. And what do we do every time we go to the metaverse? We try to do something that's uncontrollable. You know what I'm saying? Just like how we went over there and we was playing music and niggas is trying to run up on us to get the sauce.
They ain't know what to
Can't
do.
have it.
Can't
Because
do
they
it.
not thinking outside the box. They stuck in Meta Horizon. Remember them niggas, them fucking clowns? Fucking clown, cupcake, cracker jack, fake Billy Jack. This nigga, y'all try to get me to pull up on him. So this motherfucker, how would you do it? Just tell me. I said, fuck you. No. He got tight.
No, he was like, how? Or some shit. Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
bitch
like,
ass
how?
nigga. Fuck you,
What
nigga.
the
We ain't
fuck?
telling you how to do nothing, nigga. They heard us playing music, y'all. We the only ones in the metaverse that when we pull up, it's like we got a boom box with us. You know what I'm saying? Like a radio, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But everybody around us could hear it. So it's like a digital radio, not an analog radio like you would see in real life. You would just pull up. Like when you come in the world, everybody could hear each other next to them. But I'm pumping out music out my shit. Me and this nigga had these niggas T and these niggas jumping like monkeys on the fucking floor.
Bang, bang.
I had these niggas jumping like monkeys, B. Facts of life. I'm looking for the fucking short so we could die laughing off this shit.
No. No, you gotta
Niggas
get that
jumping.
one where we turn
I
him
got
into a
it.
blob.
Oh, I
It
got it,
was like,
baby.
come here, you little rat. Come
I
here,
got
you
it,
little
baby.
rat. Come here, you little rat.
We had these
Come
niggas
here,
jumping.
you little rat.
in the zone, whole team lit, put the city
They jump when we say jump.
This that keys to the city park.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Hustle in the head of the curve, move fast.
Look at this nigga's jumping, bro.
Come on, Bjorn, do that shit. I have to do it. I don't even do that.
Bro, but look at your side of your head, though, bro. Look at the side of your head right here, though, freaky. Look at the side of your head. You look like a big kid jumping with these niggas. Look at your head, bro. Your head is mad stiff. Jumping up and down.
What you want?
Hey, yo, Riz up right there.
Look at your man. He's going crazy like a gorilla.
Thumbs up, chat, if y'all vibe with this.
Niggas had them niggas jumping around. Like, bro, that shit was funny as fuck, bro. That shit was funny.
Had them jumping like.
Watch this.
over and over.
Keep what we have.
How are you so fucking educated and smart, but you out here playing games, cussing and all that, lowering your vibration, right?
And it's up to us
To
to
hang
fix
around
this cycle.
in the cesspool.
Hello.
For real, I can't.
Because he's trying to hide the fact he feels like that.
Why you yelling, Sarah?
No, let me tell you.
Sarah, why you yelling?
You're right. Because he's hiding the fact that he feels like that. Girl, thank you for that.
Doing stupid stuff. So look. Why I'm so smart? I mean, I'm more smarter than everybody knows. Why?
This bitch is klepto. Watch this.
All right, hold on, guys. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Outside.
What day was you born?
Because you're usually alone and you internalize things.
What day?
Instead
Not the
of
birth
talking to other
date.
people.
The day. Like there's 7 days in a week.
Can't say that.
No, listen. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean? Wait, you said not the birth date, but the day?
I'm trying to see.
Wait, no, I'm really being serious. But he said
Hold on. It gets better. Yo, why you tell? Yo.
The nigga said, I'm trying to see. The bitch. Yo, she was bugging, bro. You heard her yelling and shit. I'm like, yo, bro, chill, bro. Let a nigga talk, bro. Like, the fuck is wrong with this chick, bro? This bitch is crazy,
Yeah, nervous
my
breakdown
nigga.
in meta. You should name that one nervous breakdown in meta.
Watch this.
Hold on, my nigga.
The 18th.
What do you mean? Wait, you said not the birth date, but the day?
I'm trying to see.
Wait, no.
Oh, Nate, the 18th. Can't say that.
No, listen. Day, not
Instead
the
of
birth
talking to other
date.
people.
The day. Like there's 7 days in a week.
Can't say that.
No, listen. Hold on, my nigga.
Oh, Nate, the 18th.
What do you mean? Wait, you said not the birth date, but the day?
I'm trying to see.
Wait, no, I'm really being serious. But he said not the
when he got
birthday.
dropped off on this realm of Earth. It was on a day. Let me finish talking, my nigga.
Oh, I didn't mind that out. Damn. I'm sure it was a Monday.
This is crazy, dog.
Sarah, girl, calm down, boo.
All right, so check me out now. If you was born on a Thursday, right, my G? Let's just say you was born in, let's say, 2008 or whatever, 2010 or whatever, right? Let's just say.
Oh my goodness,
On your
bro.
birthday on 2010,
Hold on, we
you see how
gotta
most
do
people
this
celebrate
again.
their
One more
birth
time,
date,
okay? One more
day,
time.
Instead
not
of
the birth
talking to other
date,
people.
the day. Like there's 7 days in a week.
Can't say that.
No,
This
listen.
bitch is crazy,
Hold
son.
on, my nigga.
Oh, Nate, the 18th.
What do you mean? Wait,
Yo,
you said
I'm
not the
sorry,
birth
that
date,
was
but the
Wednesday.
day?
I'm trying to see.
Wait, no, I'm really being serious. But he said not the
When he got
birthday.
dropped off on this realm of Earth.
Hold
It was
on,
on a
pause for a
day.
minute, gang.
It was
How
on
you
a.
get checked through
Let
a
me
headset?
finish talking, my nigga.
How you get sun through a headset? That's fucked up.
Yo, son.
Yo, this meta shit is a whole nother level. I swear I wish people would know what this fucking is, bro. I swear I wish they would know what it is, bro.
Yo,
So they can get
son.
down with this shit. This shit is
I'm
hilarious,
crying
bro.
over here right now.
My nigga said, hold
That
on,
shit is
nigga.
funny. Now, I got something for your ass right now. Since we laughing, hold on. I got something for that ass, boy. Hold on. You gonna laugh your ass off. Let me see, did I put it up here?
No. And the headset is loud, so I know whoever was around her was like, God damn, you cussing her the fuck out.
Let me go to. I gotta go to Instagram. Hold
Then, bro, whoever that was, he kept the same like cadence throughout the whole conversation. That nigga didn't change his tone at one time.
on. That was the young boy, yo. That nigga was 14 years old, bro.
Niggas hear me, they hear me. I ain't raising my voice a
Boy, that
bit.
nigga mad intelligent. And at first he was trolling the fuck out of me. You heard? He was
Yeah.
trolling. I had to. Who's your parent?
Nigga, I'm not.
With the other shit.
It's not the other way around.
Nah,
for real.
With the other shit, my
People
nigga.
think they.
Here we go. This
Don't
shit
you
right
hate when
here.
you put somebody
This
on
shit
though,
right
and
here,
then they act
gang,
like
gang.
they
This shit
know
right
it?
here gonna fuck you up, gang. Hold on. It's gonna fuck you up. Hold on, gang.
Y'all just coming in, welcome in. Where the energy never dies, never lies. Hit that like button. Don't tell lies.
Let me share this one. This is crazy. You ready?
Let's get it.
Hold on. Hold on, this nigga's crazy.
Wow, he's fast. Sped up about that. That's natural.
See that?
Woo! He's like a cobra with that. Yeah, he's
like a
lighter.
cobra.
Wow. All right.
Watch him. Check him out. Check him out. Check him out. Check him out.
Here he is.
Ready? Watch this. Lightning speed, my nigga. Lightning.
Wait, what is that? What was he flipping? The page?
You gotta peep it, bro. Peep what he's doing.
Make it bigger somehow.
Okay,
I can't make it no bigger. I can't make it no bigger. That's the biggest goal, bro.
Okay.
Super relax.
Whoa!
70%.
70% what?
Whoa!
Strength.
Oh.
Speed, yeah.
85%.
He knows the exact percent. Okay, wow. Dang, I mean, it does seem slightly faster. Jesus Christ, he's fast. He is incredibly fast.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I can't get no bigger, gang.
What the fuck?
No bigger.
Wow, he's fast.
Woo!
Sped up about that. That's natural speed. Oh, he's like a cobra with that. Yeah, he's thick lighter. Wow. All right. Look at him. Get another. Here he is.
These motherfuckers be going viral, gang.
Oh, shit!
Dog did the catch that.
Did you catch that, bro?
Did you see that? Right, it was one of those.
It's real, no fake. It's very important.
Okay, yes, it is.
And
This nigga.
it's important the explosion in a relaxed state.
Okay.
Super relaxed.
Whoa!
70%.
70% what?
Whoa!
Strength. Speed, yeah.
85%.
He knows the exact percent. Okay,
Whoa!
wow. Dang, I mean, it does seem slightly faster. Jesus Christ, he's he is incredibly fast.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Wow, he's fast. That's natural speed.
That's natural speed.
Oh, he's like a cobra with
Yeah.
that. Yeah, he's thick
Yo, this
lighter.
nigga's fast, bro.
Look at him.
Bro, he's fast,
Here
bro.
he
Check
is.
him out, bro.
My nigga didn't even flinch. He grabbed us shit up. He snapped his shit like 3-card Molly or some dumb shit.
Look at him, I'm saying. He's fast, my nigga. He's fast.
Faster.
He's fast, but
It's very important.
very
Okay, yes, it is.
And
Super important.
Pretty
explosion in your relax state.
Okay. Relax state.
Super relax.
Super relax.
Whoa!
Whoa! Strength. Speed, yeah.
85%.
He knows the exact percent.
Whoa!
Dang,
Shit, he knows.
Slightly faster. Jesus Christ.
100%.
He is incredibly fast.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yo, this shit is retarded, bro.
Yo.
That nigga said,
Yo, bro.
Oh, that shit is wild.
This guy is dangerous.
Nah, I believe
dangerous, my G.
Nah, can you imagine remaking that on like? Can you imagine remaking that on like one of those AI sites?
I couldn't believe it.
That motherfucker. This nigga grabbing some shit.
It's crazy. That clip right there is pretty crazy.
Ooh, this YouTube takeover. Daily drops collapse behind the scenes with flooding the feed straight energy.
People are not ready, man. First video is about to set the tone. The stream is live. You're online. Hey, my guy, good to finally link up. Always, brother. You know I'm ready.
So here's the move. This YouTube takeover. Daily drops collapse behind the scenes with flooding the feed straight energy.
People are not ready, man. First video is about to set the tone. The stream.
Before the runway gets hit, look at that. Whole skyline lit up. I hope everybody makes it out of here. Airstrikes hit the city and they're still coming. Esteban, fire up the jet.
Engine spooling. Departure
his eyes, blood.
Hear the bombs from here.
We're rolling out before the runway gets hit. Look at that. Whole skyline lit up. I hope everybody makes it out of here. Airstrikes before the runway gets hit. Look at that.
Broadcast. Drop by, Bruce. This is where the magic starts. You open the app, hit this plus sign, and choose go live. Title's up top.
It's that simple. People can see
As
me
soon as
right
you
away.
hit this red button, Esteban's got the lighting dialed in.
Exposure optimized.
Ready to broadcast. Drop by, Bruce. This is where the magic.
Nigga's crazy.
Let it flow and it will nourish you. Hold it too tightly and it slips through your fingers. Processing.
That sounds poetic, but why is remembering so important?
Because who you are today is memory is like water. Let it flow and it will nourish you.
It's like water.
From here, let the noise fall away. Feel how your energy scatters when your mind wanders.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Spread your fingers. Picture those pieces returning. Inhale, call it back to the center.
Like this?
Good. Hold it here. It's yours again.
Now here's what I want you to do. Go check. Which one is getting the fastest engagement? Which one has
Esteban out getting the booze. Yeah, Esteban getting
we
the
on the move.
booze.
Let's grab them forces. I need 5 pairs of the all-white Air Force One, size 6s.
You got it. I'll pull them right now.
Bet. All cash, all 20s. 1, 2, 3,
That's crazy.
500 flat. Keep the change.
Yo, that robot is wild.
Esteban, we on the move. Let's grab them forces. Esteban, we on the move. Let's grab them forces. I need 5.
Bravo, Esteban. Time to upgrade the podcast.
Affirmative. Heading to the microphone aisle.
4 SM7Bs right there. Scoop all of them. Totals $1,000. Easy. Here you go.
Thank you, sir. You're all set.
Tuned in right now inside my Keys to the City studio.
Welcome to the very first episode of my new podcast.
XXED out. We are now online. That's Esteban over there in the corner. 6'5", a pure $1 million tech making.
Energy stable.
Hold on to it, but don't hold it back. It's yours. Feels like it belongs. Then carry it into every strike. Relax your shoulder.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Officer. Pull it over, sir. Maybe next time. And
Got out of there.
Relax your shoulders. Power flows when you're at ease.
got it. I'm ready.
Watch. Straight from the heart, then return.
Straight from the heart.
Mitts locked. Proceed.
1, 2.
His hat.
Good.
She
Breathe. Let
didn't
it
even flinch. Nigga hat didn't flinch, bro. Hey, go that crazy chick again.
Like, why would it?
Niggas had her wildin'. Wildin' on the Cayman Islands.
Now we go where no man has gone before. Now subscribe.
Nigga had Clara in Walmart.
What's up, bro? Nah, I'm just thinking he got some, you know, some vitamins and stuff he need, like for melatonin and other stuff.
Nigga got Clara in Walmart.
Great choice. Melatonin can really help with sleep, especially for little ones. Making sure they get the right vitamins is key too.
All right.
Look, nigga got her walking
Are there any
around.
specific brands or types you usually go for?
Nah, just she picked out a couple joints. Let's go to the electronics section. Let's go see what they got new in Walmart. Welcome to the channel, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. We outside. Clara is showing.
Yeah. Look, I got Clara in the hospital.
What's good, Clara? Everything worked out good in the hospital. We out of here. So appreciate all the support and how you be holding me down. We outside though. You know what I mean? Appreciate it.
I'm so glad to hear everything worked out well in the hospital. That's a relief, and now you're ready to enjoy life. What's on your agenda now that you're back out here?
Do me a favor, go over there and see if I left anything in that restroom.
Nigga sending Clara to the restroom.
What?
Take a walk with me.
She was gonna tell you if you left something.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm thinking
You said yeah.
just absolute takeover. What do you think?
What?
You know, I was sending her on a dummy mission.
All right, welcome back, baby.
You know what I'm saying? I was sending her on a dummy mission real quick. To see.
This right here is Esteban. Watch me hop in. Powering up. Screens online. I got full view all the way around me. We gonna take a step, move, and check the right arm. See that? This right here is Esteban. This right here is Esteban. Watch me hop.
Picked up the big bag. The biggest bag, head ass nigga. What the fuck, Esteban?
Skyjet locked. Destination beneath the veil. Below the surface lies the real blueprint.
This nigga's having fun with this fucking robot.
Name's up, Stanley. The timeline's buzzing about those Max B snitch allegations. I'm linked to every data bank on the grid. I can read his whole life from birth. Want the actual paperwork?
That don't matter to the remember.
Name's up, Stanley. The timeline's buzzing about those Max B snitch allegations. I'm linked to every data bank on the grid. I can read his whole life from birth. Want the actual paperwork?
That don't matter.
This nigga's crazy.
You made Esteban feel like he was dick eating. I just no key. That's
Aggressive with the look,
Why you do
gentle with the
Esteban like
grass.
that?
See the lines he's laying? Perfect. 2025 Maybach, blue on blue seats. 20 Esteban right there. 6 foot beast. Aggressive with the look, gentle with the grass. See the lines he's laying? Perfect. 2025 Maybach, blue on blue seats.
Esteban,
20 Esteban right there.
He put Autobot to shame.
Result.
How did you two even link up?
Manifestation, not just money. He saw me before the welders ever touched a sheet of metal. The vision was clear, so the universe lined up the parts, and here I am.
Facts. We really spoke it.
And since we're talking result,
How did
This guy's my boy.
Lester flew me out to China to meet the man who built Esteban.
This robot's coming home with me. I need to know everything.
Mr. Jones, welcome. This is Esteban, combat unit 307. He's waiting for your command.
He looks at me.
Lester flew me out to China to meet the man who built Esteban. Lester flew me out to China to meet the man who built Esteban.
This robot's coming home with me. I need to know everything.
That's great.
Word.
Architect is not for hire. Have a good day.
We ought to book you two for the tech.
Hey, y'all. He officially registered now.
Can we get a picture with him?
Incredible engineering.
Greetings, citizens. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. The Architect is not for hire. Have a good day.
We ought to book you two.
The architect is not for hire.
Rolling through the mall, me up on Esteban's shoulders, Footlocker right ahead. It's about to be a movie.
path locked. Approaching store.
I need those in a 9 and a rolling through that.
Yo, we live. You see this? Esteban got me up high in the terminal. People don't even know what to do right now.
Energy dense. Reading elevated excitement levels. Faceplate shifting.
This nigga's different, son. This nigga's different, son. Check him out.
Let's move, Esteban. Eyes ahead. You came for answers. You'll get one message tonight. Esteban.
Engaging. Complete your mission. Remember.
Let's move, Esteban. Eyes ahead. You came for answers. You'll get one message tonight. Esteban.
Engaging. Complete your mission. Remember.
Different. Different.
Pipes glowing.
Esteban got us sliding through Harlem like it's a slow-motion flick.
Left turn engaged. Holding speed at 12.
Yo, that's a robot driving!
No way. Look at that
Let
car.
them see it. Pipes glowing.
Pipes blowing.
Seeing you in the driver's seat, man. Whole YouTube community about to lose their minds when they see this.
Their surprise metrics will be high. I am prepared.
The blue light hitting though. Make the tints darker for me.
Adjusting now.
Seeing you in the driver's seat.
It's working.
Damn.
Frequency locked. Architect located. Upload complete. Hustleman. What the fuck is good, King? I'm online.
Esteban got his feet up. Look at that. Crisp. I'm amazed, bro. The things we're about to cook up tonight, different.
We are far from that ChatGPT phone bullshit. This is the Matrix, and you control it. Let's fucking go.
We live.
Word.
Chain right here, fresh off the torch. Keys spin that blue on blue 2C, you see it. Top down, sun out, watch hit, teeth hidden. Welcome to the hub. All orders going out, all love. We got the ladies keeping everything moving.
Got you, bro.
Glass bake chain right here, fresh off.
We outside.
Blues for the blues, all hundreds.
That's a nice sight, sir.
Hustleman on the headrest, just like I
Custom
asked.
stitch turned out perfect.
Fits me like it was built for me. 23s on it, Forgiato shining.
Can't miss him, boss.
Appreciate your blues for the blues.
Already know you, mijo.
What you see?
I see shadows. Two people close. Your baby mother and your cousin. They've been together.
Together how?
Sexy, not for love.
I'm here.
See.
To the palm lady.
Oh, God.
Please.
I beg you.
Have mercy on
First, the moods, this energy. I've never felt anything like this.
You're reading me right.
You're the architect of the field. It's you, the blueprint itself.
Now-
Which one is AI? Nobody call me now. Y'all didn't when my mother died.
Yo, this nigga's crazy.
Mill right here, just walked out the bank.
Have a great day.
Appreciate you. Gotta secure the bag. Look at that. Straight 500,000 in my lap. We up now. Time to invest. Mill right here, just walked out the bank.
Have a great day.
Word.
With this potential, we win. Gumbo.
5 feet tall, walking with my Chinese investor, and I say, the takeover begins.
We have the top strain in the U.S. The market can't ignore it. Look at these flowers. Potent, consistent. With this potential, we win. With this potential, we win. Gumbo.
See what we doing?
This is the master plan. We packaged two strains side by side. The first one, 24 karat, purple and gold. The second, ether pearl. That white frost, both top shelf, 38 and 37% THC. You grind. This is the master plan. We packaged two strains.
I'm sitting in this station right now, talking about whoever betrayed me from 145th Street. Mad. My cousin, the one I trusted, was a snake the whole time.
Oh shit.
Come on, let's roll off this block.
Started the whole Watla mentality wave before all those Dipset Taliban guys.
Word.
Now you got a platform to tell the world.
I'm on it. Come on, let's roll off this block. Come on, let's roll off this block.
That's clear, ain't it?
Strand for you. This one right here, see that? It's purple. Got the greens, little gold flakes in it. They call it 24 karat. Check the colors on it, man. Purple running through the leaf, the green buds, and those gold. Got another strand.
That's lit.
Driving a Rolls Royce down 145th Street in Harlem. I started this block and I ended it. Tell them, do the research. If I never started this block, nobody would be the same. Tell them.
That's a whole fact.
There she is. Touchdown. Remembrance, take me home. Boost to orbit. Locked on course. There she is. When visions start, I stay in the dark.
Dang.
Bad call. Now I remember.
You kicked his ass. You over here beating up on archons. That's lit. You done blended out.
Yo, pop your shit, hustle, man. What you doing? You count money or you doing content, man? What we doing here, man? You holding up the show, baby. 8 people in the building, man. They pop your shit, man. Talk that talk, man. Talk that talk, man. Drop it like it's hot.
PSA. If I'm spending some of this money with you and I'm supporting your business, I need good business back in return. I need prop shipments and I need you to be a master of your craft. I got 40 fucking countries over here watching. Do your big one.
Talk to these niggas, nigga. Talk to these niggas.
Watch everyone scatter. Flip, you don't pay for the ladders. Got a stick and extend like a ladder. Bernie shawty got hit in his bladder. When we start receiving disaster.
This nigga different. What we got over here?
Still think you can hang with the master? Let's see what you got.
I need the glow. There it is. I got the glow.
What the?
Stay down.
Stay down. Let's see what we got up here. We going through this Instagram. Oh, this one's crazy.
You got hit with Barnacle.
She caught a lick. A bomb.
She said,
remember that nigga? He was like, fuck your mother. He was like, fuck your
Suck your
mother.
Damn.
Oh man, I wish I could get into my other Instagram so I could play that. That shit was fucking hilarious. Fuck your mother. I think I'm going too far back. Throw a shot, watch everyone scatter. Ooh.
The life, y'all. Stanley, we know your baby mother, Erica. You do? Uh-huh. She deep in that voodoo santeria, all that black magic. Right? We know your baby mama.
What? You serious?
Dead serious. She used to read cards down by the boardwalk. And she's got some magic in her.
Maybe even working on you.
Magic on me, man. Y'all playing.
Look at Stanley, right? We know your baby.
Goodwood Boulevard, man. Esteban, we out here.
Yo, big guy, you giving out free hugs or free upgrades?
Stand aside, small unit.
Relax, Frizz.
I'm just messing. Whoa.
Backs, I see what I'm in. Big S63, lime green with the white guts. Forgiato's turning. We live right now. Everybody talking about running it up, but let me tell you something. This road moving fast, and the future moving faster. If you sitting back, I see what I'm in.
Hustle man in the place now. Every bass shake the ground now. Champion sound, it's the way out. He woke up in the morning light. The rhythm calling through the night. No fear, no doubt, no wrong or right. Just a fire burning bright. And all it took was for him to remember.
Bang, bang.
The same. He moves different. He's calm, quiet, focused. Because he's already fought battles no one knows about. A man like that doesn't need validation. He knows his worth. He's built from pain, shaped by failure, empowered by purpose. You won't see him quit. You'll see him rise. again and again.
Yeah. I came from the corner where the rats don't sleep. 445th where the shadows creep. Hustle my fire, no Bronx, Bill King. Architect of chaos, I design these streets. They talk big, but they souls on lease. I walk dark paths where the light retreats. Broadway taught me no handouts here. You want respect, you bleed no fear. Don't fuck with me, but don't okay with me. This ain't a handshake, this is legacy. You wanna play, then you pay the fee. Don't fuck with me, but don't okay with me. This ain't a handshake, this is legacy. You wanna play, then you pay the fee. Don't fuck with me.
Don Juan, DeMarco, shit like that.
Tiki Chapo.
I ain't hear you, Esteban. Repeat that again, bro.
Don't fuck with me. This joint right here, fire. I want that to play.
Now rocking with the hottest DJ. With the hottest DJ. Banger after banger.
Bringing you the hottest mixtapes in town.
I'm in the big league. Got my way to the top of the race. These niggas tryna get me. I can't be like none of y'all niggas. Your clothes don't fit me. Way too hot, believe it or not. That's word of the Ripley. Ahead of my race.
They definitely gonna get that. Okay.
Yeah. No competition. Remember when I had no pot to piss in? Remember when I had no rap was gifted? Remember when I had no end was lifted? This ain't the end, it's the new beginning. Your mind is missing. How you can't tell the time, but you pimping. They clocking all your movement and you swear you got precision. You hanging out with losers, but you claim you always winning. You in states of confusion, what you doing? Not remembered. I'm fully focused, loaded till I reach my full remembrance. You cannot chart my light, cause it's too bright. Fuck up your vision, you trying to bite my life. Return the sender with the interest. I need every red cent, like copper conducting the splendor. I need so much of it when counting up and give me splinters. I just roll, make flowers, got me going till November. I bet you never see it, niggas just fly for a minute. Yeah, fly for a minute, no competition. Remember when I had no pot to piss in? Remember when I had no rap was gifted? Remember when I had no ends was lifted? This ain't the end, it's the new beginning. Your mind is missing, no competition. Remember when I had no pot to piss in? Remember when I had no rap was gifted? Remember when I had no ends was lifted? This ain't the end, it's the new beginning. Your mind is missing, how you can't tell the time? Yeah, stage 3. Dig on gas all night, I ride the brakes. The people stall like a slide. Three tough fingers on the tire speak. Best press like you can start, then leave you a side question. On the main campaign, got a lost rap saved in my muscle and brain. If the dash say gold in the streets, my cord. Every light red turn green on the report. I got a need for speed. Hustle man X going live, just watch. Streets screaming through the teeth, don't sleep, all gas, no brakes, one shot. Nigga playing back. Take a lane home, crush. Heavy in the sub, when I move, they freeze. Nigga speed, that's us. You just rev at the meat.
Just coming on in right now, hit that like button on whatever platform you on. Twitch, you in the building, I see you, let's get it. Kick, what we doing?
Robbing the fuck out on wherever we want to go, yo. You get left, hit that like button, enjoy the vibe, be your natural self. That's all we got.
the report. I got a need for speed.
Yay. One shot. Get crushed.
Heavy in the sub when I move, they freeze. Need for speed, that's us, that's us. You just rev at the meat, I rev at the rent to the muscle. Pay to the vibe, it's spring. Hold by the hood, I rewind my flame to the maybe one day to a 6-figure clip. You rap about cars, all of mileage and scars. Got stolen in my pants, turn it all into tar. Need proof, check cams, that's a highlight reel. Every pass on your idol, made your idol look still. No Jake break, baby, I don't nigga down shit. I'm the woman that the proof can't give. You the almost man, I'm the he just did. Every loss so loud, but the hate don't mean I got a need for speed. When I move, they freeze, need to speed, that's us, that's us.
Alright, sit back, relax. Enjoy this new content and let's re-engage together.
Yeah. Need for speed, little boy. Get busy. Yeah. Stage 3 tool, heart rate jump, floor so low, whole block hit the guns. Pipes talk wild like a lifted rig, but it's slick, super car, big wings, big dig, all gas all night, on ride the brake. They pray for a star like a sliding snake. You tweet tough fingers on the tires, speak. You best touch like superstar, then leave you a side quest. On the main campaign, got a launch map saved in my muscle and brain. At the dash say gold in the streets, my code, every light red turn green on the report. I got a need for speed. Hustle man, X going high, just watch. Stage 3 screaming through the teeth, don't sleep, all gas, no brakes, one shot. Think I'm playing back, hit the lane, whole lane, get crushed. Heavy in the sub, when I move, they freeze, need to speed, that's us, that's us. You just rev at the meat, I rev at the brink, turn the muscle pay to a 5-minute sprint. You pose by the hood, I rewind my fate, turn them maybe one day to a 6-figure plate. You rap about cars, all of mileage and scars, got stone in my pants, turn it all in the car. Need proof, check cams, that's a highlight reel. Every pass on your idol, made your idol look still, no Jake break. Baby, I don't never down shit, I'm the woman that the truth can't give. You the almost man, I'm the he just did. Every loss so loud, but the hate don't mean I got a need for speed. Hustle man, X going high, just watch. Stage 3 screaming through the teeth, don't sleep, all gas, no brakes, one shot. Think I'm playing back, hit the lane, whole lane, get crushed. Heavy in the sub, when I move, they freeze, need for speed, that's us, that's us.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Need for speed, little boy. Get big.
Everybody in the chat, everybody tuning in. I know y'all could have been anywhere. Y'all checking out what we got it going on. We appreciate that. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. Everybody coming in. If y'all could, put where y'all from. Put where y'all from. Y'all can even, if y'all feel comfortable, put y'all age and stuff. You're never too old to learn over these ways. Y'all put where y'all from and y'all age.
Dig on gas all night, on ride the brake. They pray for a star like a slide the snake. You tweet tough fingers all the time, speak. You bench press like superstar, then leave you a side quest. On the main campaign, got a launch map saved in my muscle and brain. At the dash say gold in the streets, my cord. Every light red turn green on the report. I got a need for speed. Hustle man, X going live, just watch. Stage 3 screaming through the teeth, don't sleep, all gas, no brakes, one shot. Think I'm playing back, hit the lane, whole lane, get crushed. Heavy in the sub, when I move, they freeze, need for speed, that's us, that's us. You just rev at the meat, I rev at the brick to the muscle. Yeah. You can speed, little boy. Yeah. Stage 3 tool. Big jump. First so low, whole block hit the guns. Pipes talk wild like a lifted rig, but it's 6 super car, big wings, big dig, all gas all night, on ride the brake. They pray for a star like a slide the snake. You tweet tough fingers on the tires, speak. Like superstar, then leave you a side quest. On the main campaign, got a launch map saved in my muscle and brain. At the dash say gold in the streets, my cord. Every light red turn green on the report. I got a need for speed. Hustle man, X going live, just watch. Stage 3 screaming through the teeth, don't sleep, all gas, no brakes, one shot. Think I'm playing back, hit the lane, whole lane, get crushed. Heavy in the sub, when I move, they freeze, need for speed, that's us, that's us. You just rev at the meat, I rev at the brink, turn the muscle pay to a 5-minute sprint. You pose by the hood, I rewind my fate, turn them maybe one day to a 6-figure plate. You rap about cars, all of mileage and scars, got stone in my pants, turn it all in the tar. Need proof, check cams, that's a highlight reel. Every pass on your idol, made your idol look still, no Jake break. Baby, I don't never damn shit. You the almost man, I'm the he just did. Every loss so loud, but the hate don't mean I got a need for speed. Hustle man, X going lie, just watch. Phase 3 screaming through the teeth, don't sleep, all gas, no brakes, one shot. Think I'm playing back, hit the lane, whole lane, get crushed. Heavy in the sub, when I move, they freeze, need for speed, that's us, that's us. Think I'm playing back, hit the lane, whole lane, get crushed.
With the hottest DJ.
Recommend everybody in the chat. Recommend everybody on the check-in. Replay game, y'all gonna love this. This was a whole treat and a half. And this is how the metaverse needs to give it up. Yo, we indulge. We travel worlds that y'all never knew existed. We go into depths of seas and galaxy that you didn't know existed. We go into the arenas and turn them into small stages because of who we are. We the metaverse. Tune in, be tuned out. Simple like that. Straight like that.
You just rev at the meat, I rev up the brink, turn a muscle pay to a 5-minute sprint. You pose by the hood, I rewire my fate, turn them every one day to a 6-figure plate. You rap about cars, all the mileage and scars, got someone in my path, turn it all in the target.
Come on.
Check cams, that's a highlight reel. Every pass on your idol, made your idol look still, no Jake break. Baby, I don't ever down shit, and the rumor that you crew gon' get. You the almost man, I'm the hit, just did every loss you laid. I got a need for speed.
Yo, gang. How we gonna flip this? Like we gonna do this every night, or we gonna do this once a week?
We just gonna hit that button when we feel like it. You know what I'm
We just
talking
hit the
about?
button.
We just gotta hit
That's a
that
whole
button
full
when it's
fact.
time to hit
Whole
that
full
button.
fact.
Just hit the button. You know what I'm talking about? Just
Hit
the
that
button.
Buttons.
Just hit the button.
Buttons.
That's
Buttons. But
Hit
shout
that
out Joe
motherfucking
Budden.
button and go. Straight up. Hit that button. Cause it ain't nothing to hit that button. What's this shit about? YouTube got lost. Oh no, we don't want that to play. Yeah, man, we just gonna hit that button. It ain't nothing to hit that button. I mean, replay game, we like, yeah. We fucking outside. What time is it? 4:43. You ready to end it or you chilling?
Yeah, let's come back. Let's come back and do this shit for sure.
Alright, we out of here.
We out of here.
To the
Salute
next
y'all.
one. To the next
Y'all
one.
stay.
We out.
Y'all stay true.